Welcome to the Boston Ray Mud Flood Adventure Show. It's been so long since this old world cement was stone, since they invented televisions and phones and all the staged events that have yet to make a dent in the dome. Dent in the dome, man, I'm mentally prone to defend things to me, a sentimentality grown. Used to ways in which I found truth through the ground zero soil in which my roots grew. If this is something that you're not used to, then take out your earbuds and lose the Bluetooth. This ain't a fashion model runway competition, sitting with hover hemming, grinning all cringe at the skeletons of the wealthy, unhealthy slim, picking Z's. Y'all need to get the shit in gear and pull them stick shiftings out of the park positions, burning asphalt and cement institutes a lot of friction. Got a stick whip with a lot of pistons, on a mission to spot a quick come up. Mr. hit a lick from sundown to sun up. Mr. talk a lot of shit but don't have the grit to fire a live round from the gun sucked. Mr. drunk is a skunk, everyone a punk, but when the shit hits the fan, better make sure it's plugged. Yeah, plugged in like some kid on a 3-year drug binge, becoming unhinged, influenced by thug friends, and one stint that he served in the county jail, with a no-nonsense attitude that's no fail, but no weight on his frame so frail. Old stale thoughts float flannel through a network of written language with no braille. For those who are spiritually blinded, I pretty much just described in as little words as possible, avoiding all obstacles, call lots of bullshit and nonsense, called through all the stops and bumping Hobson from Black Swan to Boston and back over to the left coast in Compton. This is the Boston Ray. Boston Ray. Mud flood, flood. Oh, adventure spitting them words, it's intrinsic. The way we've been tricked by the adrenochrome sipping from kids tripped out of their eye sockets, extracted from the pupil. All seeing eye around your neck, wrap the noose pull. Not trying to throw you off course, only being useful in providing the logical. This form of information about the way the United Nations has divided nations and supplied the nations with unsurvivable situations. I sit for days in a raised tent, used to pray when I felt the need to speak to Jesus, felt the teeth pinch of the devil's rejects. Whoever he is, he was, or he's been, came here to kill, steal, and destroy forever heathen. Better we win on the spiritual level, spirit over heathen than the physical, cause it's invisible, yet controls all the living souls. I've been giving wholehearted advice to those who ears, those whose non-biased clear, either through violence and fear, a couple Miller High Lifes and tears. Time is right here, yet so far away, far away. Ladies and gentlemen, I may be on that marijuana pot's hit again, and it's not Ritalin. They've been caught fiddling with the wrong citizen. This has been the Boston Ray MFA. Yeah.
nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to 420.
Rosta.
Huh.
Rosta.
What's he doing? That's odd. I'm sure I can fix it. I think.
What you see is just illusion. They're trying to forget the fusion. The two of us are using this music, trying to get the minds to look into it. And then you find a 9/11, inevitable planes. They're just embedded in the shred and discredit your brain. They make it seek the medicine. History is edited. Tesla was ahead of them, but credit went to Edison. The predators, a president, a queen, a pope in residence, an evil globe, my nemesis, and everything that it ever represents. The earth is flat, and that's a fact. I'm laughing at the magic act. No nervousness, I'm gonna ask Copernicus where the curve is at. Oh, DDTV, MJ Dreamers never snoozing. You never see me as a teacher, I'm a student. I'm not grabbing a rabbit out of a hat now just to prove it. Cause what you see is just illusion. Why? I'm an activist with this fist in the air. Now imagine this. What if this world doesn't in fact exist? Everybody is a pawn and they act as if. What if we got it backwards and dragons live and they practice black magic to fracture men? We became enraptured with the raptor's grin. The grim reaper is back, a Jurassic end. And with a pen in hand they devised the plan to collide with the light and divide the man. They provided the planet with high demands, then decided to hide from the eyes of man. And now they watch us through every camera lens, and they watch us do what they family says. And now they got you in they clammy hands, but not me. I'm free, I'm radioactive. Why? I aspire to be. I set fire to the minds that are higher than me, and I'll inspire the world to see conspiracy at work in their lives, then retire the beat. I'm like Neo fighting fate in the movie The Matrix. I'm trying to enlighten other people to agents, and they tricks are not gonna test my patience. This magic of mine can time travel on pages. The stage is set, the play begins. The battle's for the mind, which side is gonna win? It's a pivotal point, so pick a critical path to hit. But critical critics give us subliminal ads, and when they try to distract us, they lie to react us. And if we don't buy it, then they try to subtract us. Yo, I'm a cactus. By the laws of attraction, they can't touch me, so it must be that I'm radioactive.
Yeah, reset history. They did it such a mystery. The government, lying, conspiracy theories, the true king. It's what I'd rather be. They just want to lie to you and me about science and history. There is no gravity, and the earth is not a cavity. I said the earth is not a cavity.
Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center. The sun and moon moves around us like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it. Just leave another useless comment in the morning. NASA gone and lost it. Know it's flat, and there is a bunch of us. Them globies munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think we're cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to my nuts. Earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. A Russian with the crew. How do they brush after their food?
Reset history, it is such a mystery. The government, lying, conspiracy theory, the true king. It's what I'd rather be. They just wanna lie to you and me about science and history. There is no gravity, and the earth is not a cavity. The earth is not a cavity.
History. It's a mystery. It's not a cavity. Feel that sugar, it be hurting my teeth. Sweet dreams are made of these, so why don't you just come and sit on these and listen to me as I'm gonna tell you how not to sneeze when you get that virus. Putting words on the paper like papyrus, straight from the source. Gotta give thanks and praises to the Most High Jah. Aliyah, I'm a Rastaman, coming with the lightning and the thunder. Take you under in a millisecond, and we can't even go to the moon. Your boomers check, everything is not set. If we come back, what I gotta do is come back with a new verse. Earth is not a cavity, but your teeth got too many cavities from eating too much sugar. Booga, booga, booga. Now it's time for the big Dr. Hawthorne to come give you a lobotomy straight to the brain. Lucille gonna whack you upside the head. Walking Dead, Portland, Oregon, yeah, you're spoon-fed. Cause you got to understand where we be. Making history. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the land and the seven seas. Well, everybody, they're looking for something. Some of them want to use you, and some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to get used by you, and some of them, they're just a tool. Big up me fool, they're lost sheep. Gonna be a creep, gonna have to get in the driver's seat and take him off past the moon and even Mars in that little red car. What the fuck you are? What is CERN? What's up with 5G? Is it a simulation, multiple realities, dualities, the yin and the yang, the sun and the moon, the joy and the pain? Is it all just a game? We playing for keeps? If you're gonna climb the mountain, don't stay, it's too steep. Are you a lion or just a good little sheep? Do you believe all the stories you're told, or do you question authority cause you're brave and you're bold? Do you eat good food or do you not really care? Why would they lie? How would they dare? Whoa. I'm getting pretty sick of even trying to explain. Your ignorance is decrepit, it's nonsense, I'm done. Subatomic, bubonic, ascension, accumulation. We're doomed as a nation. Boomers, they are doomers. Blowing down to Satan, calling them Jesus when that's not even his name.
I'll keep writing.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the mud zone.
The world is flat. I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on a globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes, and take it to a higher plane. Immerse yourself in all it contains, in all its glory, and Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no line to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Let's stay playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming at the barn, a higher place, the Flat Earth Farm.
Ho, ho, ho.
What are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
True kings, it gets lonely at the top. You know I don't believe in the globe no more. I don't keep track, I just know the score. I don't talk trash till I'm sure. I write these raps when I'm totally bored. I'm the guy everyone tries to ignore. Style so fresh you try and buy at the store. We can bring them boats back from high on the shore. My flow's so hot that I'm frying the board. So much money you try to afford. Debunking the globe is a sport. I'm blasphemous, rapping I'm a naturalist. Scratch at this, pass that tiff, light a spliff. I don't care how high we is, I'm writing this. Rhyming fast as lightning is, I'm a titan. I will bash you with my giant fist. I'm rapping natural, I will pop you like an aspirin capsule. Blast right past you, everybody's laughing at you. As I sit and bitch, press the test of time. None of y'all cowards can touch my rhyme. You can't stop my shine. You motherfuckers don't know I am loco. Say I won't go to your house for show. Knocking down the door, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Since the solar eclipse hit, is making predictions. You pass him that shit, kid, he's taking like 6 hits. I just seen you pull that mask down to take a sip of your drink. Breathing backwards is like trying to take a shit in the sink. What are the kids gonna think? Growing up in a world where individuality isn't a thing. No, I don't believe in the globe no more. I don't keep track, I just know the score. I write these raps when I'm totally bored. I'm the guy everybody tries to ignore. My style's so fresh you try and buy at the store. We can bring the boats back from high in the shore. I'm worth so much money you could try to afford. Debunking the globe is a sport.
The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
Bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow. Mud. You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Look at that shit. Fight. Yeah, shit, motherfucker. Funk, bop, bop, bite, bite, bite. Oh, oh. Look at that.
We are live. What's going on, Singe? What's up, Rye? Rye, you're muted. Sandy's muted.
What's happening here? What are you doing?
Who else we got? What
are you doing, you mud mobsters?
I was just felt like
hey,
going live. I don't know.
Let's hang out. What's happening? Look at that. Fucking cool.
Hey
Russ is so cool.
Okay, so Sandy's
the coolest
Sandy's here tonight, but she has her show on. This show is not to be confused with Sandy's show, the real show that's starting in about a half hour.
Sandy's fucking.
Me and Cinchman just wanted to come on.
We talked in about an hour. In about an hour.
An hour.
Really
cool. Sandy still came on to do my show, even though she had to prepare for her show. And me and Singeman and Rye have been working on this show all week. Rye, you're still muted. Yeah, there he is. There he is. What's going on, Rye? Rye Russ affect you like a virus, and in God we trust.
Yes, doing well.
So we released the second True Kings album. Was it this week? It's been a blur. There's been two albums since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it's been about a week or so.
Yeah, it's been about a week or so. We dropped it, but it's got a lot of views. It's going well. I mean, it takes time for music to catch on. You know, it could be years. Like 10 years from now, people will be like, "Oh, I heard that song." You know what I mean?
Yo. Remember that day? Can you do that song? Oh God.
So how you been, Singe, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
I know you're getting
good.
older. You're getting older.
I know. I keep
younger.
I keep giving Singe Man shit about getting old, but you know what? He's getting old. I'm not saying you're getting old, but you're getting old. You know what I mean?
Yep. And
You're not a young whippersnapper
so
anymore.
when I go to your funeral, should I?
Yeah. So Sidran, I told him I'd keep his secret forever, right? I told him he can't die. He can't die. He's lived on for centuries and centuries and centuries. He's been around since the beginning of time. And I told him I wouldn't tell anybody. So I'm keeping his secret. So, let's give the chat a shout out real quick. Stinky N. What up? What else we got? Sandy. Random fan. I was thinking about him the other day. Where's he been? I mean, I was thinking about him. I didn't go as far as picking up the phone to call him, but I did think about him for a second. Richard Minnick. Dark Knight Gnome D. What up? Some new people. Jackie. What's up, Jackie?
Okay, so yeah, that's a good call.
Richard
Minnick.
Minnick.
Shout it out,
Kixman.
baby.
Kixman. Just trying to give some. Oh, tiniest squish.
Hey,
Angels don't fall.
Stinky N. Boom.
Anyone else?
Stinky.
Anyone else? Anyway, MMA Paradise.
Stinky
Pushing
N.
buttons.
You stink
Oh
so
yeah,
much.
thanks
I
for.
love ya.
So I know someone bought a T-shirt or two the other day. Thank you. God bless you. And also, someone donated. Sigsaw donated a couple bucks to me. Thank you. God bless you. So get that out of the way. So tonight, I'm gonna get into a serious topic. It's a hot button topic that triggers people for some reason. Me, I'm at the point where like I'm not really on one side or the other. Like I love busting their balls and making them, I've been trying to make them do their research because like I saw a lot of soft spots and weak spots in the meltology research. And I'm very passionate about meltology because it was there. I was there from the beginning. So it was like something that we all created together. And I'm an artist. And when we create art, it's like a masterpiece for me. It's got to be perfect. It's like a painting of Picasso, right? I look at myself like I'm Picasso, right? And if you step away for a little while and you come back and there's all these other creators that completely ruin it kind of hits you in the chest, like it's your livelihood, So it's like I need to I feel like I need to speak up, I've been pointing out little spots where like they're missing research and shit, and they've been tightening it up. They've all been doing better research. I've been getting results. Like it's unbelievable. Like like truth sounds like hate to people who hate the truth. I don't hate anybody. I'm just trying to be completely honest about it, right? So anyways, let's see. So I've been seeing some good research, meltology research from the meltologists now, certain ones. So let me give you an example of what we're going to be looking at tonight. Check this out. Boom. Okay. Now, this was posted by one of the meltologists, Mr. Meltology. That's his name. He makes music. Anyways, nevertheless, now, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, yep. So, it looks like a castle, right? What do you guys think? Do you see it? This one is good. Like, I feel like a lot of the meltologists took it way too far. I think there is some stuff that is melted, but I don't think everything is melted. I don't think everything was bricks and the bricks were here before the water and we're made out of melted brick ash and we're living in Satan's little season. I don't think that everything got melted all together at the same amount of time, like instantaneously, like the buildings from the 1700s are the same as like this. Like there's no way that the buildings from like allegedly from the 1700s, 1800s in the old world research, the ones in America, like there's no way that they were from the same event that did this. If time didn't do this, you know what I mean? And also, this could have been underwater. Like if there was a great flood, God flooded the earth and he put the rainbow in the sky to promise that he would never flood the earth again. Right? Well, let me show you. This is why I believe in the whole God's promise thing. I feel like that's where we're at. I feel like that's where we're at. I don't think we're in Satan's little season. I know a lot of people do. But the reason why I believe that is because you can see rainbows still. And they're very real. And they don't move. They're always in the same spot, no matter what. Let's see. Do you see it back there? That's a rainbow. This was stuff I got the other day. Look, I got to zoom in. Right there. Boom. Oh, you didn't see. There you go. Boom. Rainbow. Look. Rainbow. That's God's promise right there. That he's not going to flood the earth again. But the judgment of fire is still going to come. You're still going to be judged. Rye Russ, you're still going to be judged. I'm still going to be judged. Singeman's still going to be judged. None of us got out of it. It's not over. Like the little seasons at the end of the Bible. But nevertheless, right? Nevertheless, they have been showing some stuff that looks melted. But for me, it could have been submerged under water for a very, very, very long time. And then it got all soft and start, and then the water receded. Or time could have done. Like, I know that's the mainstream narrative. They don't want to go with the mainstream. They don't, that's the thing. Like, they don't believe anything anymore. They're paranoid about every little, grain of wood, grain in the wood. So it's kind of tough. But look, there's another one. Okay. This is another one he posted. This one's good too. I mean, look at it. So they think that this was all once red brick. Everything was red brick. And something came and zapped it. And then it just instantaneously turned like that.
The X Factor event.
The X Factor event, just like the TV show. Which is like, it's kind of like the name, like the Mandela effect for that. Like, nobody really likes it, but we just go along with it anyway. And like, you could see, like, there's lines here. Like, you could tell that this, like, they say what? They might have carved this. I don't know what they say. I don't even know where this is. That's the thing. They don't tell us where any of this is. They just show us. But nevertheless, I can't do any more further research because I can't look into where this is or what it is or anything. But you can see lines in it. So, like, they try to say that, like, that's bricks, and it got cooked and turned into that, which is interesting. And it's a cool idea. It could have happened, but so it's like hollowed out. I mean, it is a building. Let's check this out.
We've never said all mountains are melted buildings. We've never said that.
We have sort of a problem here. Yeah. Did you see the memo about this? Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great. And I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo.
All mountains were buildings. They're melted buildings. All mountains are melted buildings.
Most, if not all, mountains are melted buildings.
Mountains are nothing more than melted buildings.
Mountains are melted red brick buildings, people. 100%. 150%.
No, there's no such thing as mountains. They're all melted buildings.
Mountains are melted buildings, as we keep saying.
Repeat after me, Doctor. Mountains are melted buildings.
Alrighty then.
If all mountains are melted buildings made of red bricks, how many bricks would it take to build them, assuming the total volume of Earth's mountains has been estimated at 10 million cubic kilometers?
Producing approximately 9.75 quadrillion bricks is an incomprehensibly vast logistical challenge that would require scaling industrial processes to unprecedented levels. Here's a breakdown of the logistical considerations. 1. Material requirements. Each brick typically requires raw materials like clay, shale, sand, and water. For this scale, clay-shale requirement. A standard brick weighs about 2.5 to 3 kilograms, 5.5 to 6.6 pounds. Assuming an average weight of 3 kilograms per brick, this would require 3 text kilograms per brick times 9.75 times 10^5 thad bricks equals 2.925 times 10 grams of raw material. That is 29.25 quadrillion kilograms of clay's shale. This would need extensive mining operations, potentially depleting global clay reserves many times over. 2. Energy requirements. Brick production involves firing bricks in kilns, which requires significant energy. Firing a single brick typically consumes 1 megajoule of energy. Total energy required 1 text mj brick times 9.75 times 10^5 bricks equals 9.75 times 10^15 mj. This equals 9.75 billion terajoules, or 2.7 quadrillion kilowatt hours, kWh. Whoosh! This is roughly 20,000 times the annual global energy consumption, estimated at 150,000 watt-hours in 2023. 3. Manufacturing infrastructure. To produce this many bricks, a modern brick kiln can produce 100,000 bricks per day. Bricks needed. Text daily output per kiln equals 9.75 times 10^15 scare 100,000 approx 9.75 text kiln days. If 1 million kilns operated simultaneously, production would take 267,000 years. To achieve this in a human lifetime, 50 years, 200 billion kilns would need to operate simultaneously worldwide. 4. Transportation challenges. Transporting the bricks to build Earth's mountains, a single truck can carry 5,000 bricks per load. Total trips required: 9.75 times 10^15, text 5,000, bricks per truck equals 1.95 times 10^12 truckloads. Assuming a 50 kilometers average trip per truckload, 1.95 times 12, text trips times 50, text kilometers per trip equals 9.75 times 10^13 kilometer. This is equivalent to 650 million round trips between Earth and the Sun. Workforce and automation. Workforce. Even if fully automated, billions of workers would be required to operate, maintain, and supervise this infrastructure. Automation. Robotics and AI would need to handle processes like excavation, molding, firing, transportation, and placement. 6. Environmental impact. Carbon emissions. Producing and firing bricks emits significant CO2. At 200 kilograms CO2 per ton of bricks, 9.75 times 10^5 bricks times 3 kilogram brick times 200 text CO2 per ton equals 5.85 times 10 CO2. That's 585 trillion metric tons of CO2, which would catastrophically impact the planet. Mining impact. Mining this much clay shale would devastate ecosystems and landscapes. Time frame. Even with current global resources, this is a multi-million-year project. Scaling production to achieve this in 50 years would require industrial output many orders of magnitude higher than the current global economy can support. Conclusion. Producing 9.755 quadrillion bricks is beyond the capacity of humanity's current technological, environmental, and economic systems. It would require breakthroughs in energy production, like near-limitless fusion power, materials science, automation, and a reevaluation of resource extraction and planetary-scale logistics.
To produce approximately 9.75 quadrillion bricks to build all Earth's mountains, what would be the logistics of producing so many bricks?
Producing approximately 9.75 quadrillion bricks to build all Earth's mountains would be a colossal logistical challenge. Let's break this down into major considerations. Material requirements. Raw materials for bricks. Standard
Just
red
giving you
bricks are
some brick
typically made of
facts.
clay, sand, and water. To calculate the raw material requirements, Weight of a brick. A typical brick weighs about 2.7 kilograms. Total weight of bricks. That's total weight equals 9.775 text bricks times 2.7 approx 263. That's 10 to 26.3 quadrillion kilograms of raw materials. Challenges. Clay availability. Extracting such massive amounts of clay would likely deplete Earth's reserves. Sand shortage. Sand is already in high demand for construction, leading to a global shortage. Environmental damage. Mining this volume of materials would devastate ecosystems, destroy landscapes, and disrupt the planet's balance. 2. Brick manufacturing. Production capacity. Current global brick production, roughly 1.5 trillion bricks are produced annually. Time to produce all bricks. Text frac 9.75 times 1015, 1.5 times 10 year, approx 6,500 years. Even if the world's production were scaled up 100 times, it would still take 65 years to produce these bricks. Energy requirements. Bricks are typically fired in kilns at 1,000 degrees Celsius, requiring significant energy. Average energy to fire one brick, 1.5 megajoules. Total energy requirement. Text. Total energy equals 9.75 times 10 to 15 times 1.5, text mj, approx 1.46 times 10 mj. This is equivalent to 4.05 quadrillion kilowatt hours, or approximately 30 years of the world's current energy consumption. 3. Transportation and distribution. Global infrastructure. Shipping bricks. Assuming an average truckload carries 10,000 bricks, you would need frac 9.75 times 10 to 15, 10,000, approx 9.75, 10 truckloads. That's 975 billion truckloads. Carbon emissions. Transporting these bricks would emit untold amounts of CO2, contributing to climate change.
How you doing, Cinch?
Workforce and factories. Labor force. Brick production is labor-intensive in some regions and automated in others. A project of this scale would require billions of workers or automated facilities. Assuming each worker can produce 1,000 bricks a day, you'd need 26.7 billion workers producing for a year.
26.7 billion
Factory
workers
expansion.
producing for a
Building
year.
enough brick factories to meet the demand would require enormous land areas, additional energy and raw materials for factory construction, global collaboration on a massive
Thumbs
scale.
up, thumbs up.
5. Environmental and ethical concerns.
We're about to get into it.
Deforestation. Clay
It's
mining
almost done.
often clears forests, and kilns may use wood or fossil fuels,
I had to get it over.
worsening deforestation and pollution.
Thumb it up, thumb it
Ecosystem
up.
disruption.
Thumb it
Entire
up,
regions
thumb it up.
would be destroyed to mine materials and
You
produce
guys get the
energy.
point, right?
Ethics. The displacement of communities and the
I get sick on the mic, ripping out MC spines. I'm like Mortal Kombat when I spit my rhymes. I'll be like, finish him, have my crew do you in. You suckers wanna battle, but you know you can't win. Cause my click is tight, if you try to bite, you might find yourself seeing the bright light of the tunnel. You could be a gun smuggler, night walking Dracula. I'll have blood spraying from your motherfucking jugular like a geyser. And of this rhyme, you know that I'm a surmiser. I get lifted to infinity and beyond. I'm like the star Sirius, still they call me Rod Russ. True kings, we don't stop, keep it going. True kings, we can't stop, now we're going. True kings, we can't stop, keep it going. Crazy right now. True kings, we can't stop, keep it going. True kings, we won't stop, now we're going in. True kings, we don't stop, keep it going. Crazy right now. We going 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 crazy right now.
What's it gonna be, Ray, Haze, or Hydro? What do I know? I stay blazed for miles. As I fly past you, just wave and smile. And I got more nuts than an insane asylum. Why? She's amazing, I know. Too many bangers, better page your gyno. I'm a hard worker, flat earth, or whatever that's worth to you. The earth could be circular, but it's flat on the surface, bro. It's not perpendicular. We started at the bottom, now we true kings. We prepared to accept whatever the truth brings. Own up and adapt to the new things. Putting out raps in accordance with our mood swing. Have you walking around imagining things like Shawnee B? You'll never get a degree in your fantasy. Study of meltology, you look melt-hearted and it's for all to see. Man, honestly, I don't know Eva, and I don't know Eva either. Jesus Christ, Ray, take a breather. When we need you, we'll page you on your beeper. It's the sounds of true kings bumping out your speaker. I'd rather take a cleaver, chop you up and eat ya. I can't believe this neither. Now he's rapping about eating people. Is that even legal? I'll stop by and say hello, but I'm leaving Beagle. I'm gonna get even with you. Ask myself what Jesus would do. Now you're dead to me, trying to get ahead of me. Listen close, you'll hear my symphony. This shit is makeshift. If it's not right, I make it fit. Hand me the throne, I'll take that shit. No one cares because you're faking it. I am beef, you're just a faking bit. Talk about money like you wanna buy the farm, but start whining at McD's when your fries are gone. I know mine are warm, better watch what your eyes are on. I ain't going out on some Tupac shit. I ain't gonna take that shit. I ain't gonna go out like that bitch. Let's face it, you don't belong here. You in the game sitting down like a lawn chair. I was chilling last night at your mom's there. I'll catch you on the late night or in the daylight. I got a great mic and a great life. My kids and my wife, I do what they like.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, where are we going with this? Okay. Okay, let me show you guys something. I'm going to attempt to do something here. Probably something that I don't think I've seen anyone.
Yo,
What
yo,
up?
yo,
What
yo,
up?
yo,
What
yo,
up? What
yo.
up? Yo, yo,
Oh, I'm
yo.
saying, shit.
Well, how you been? You got anything to say for yourself?
I've been,
all right, real quick.
I've been hanging out with the boys with our leather jackets.
What's your take? What's your
and
take
our-
on
we got
what's
our
your take on melted
beers,
mountains?
and we like,
You live in the mountains. You live in the mountains, don't you?
Yes,
Singe?
I do. Yes,
You
I
right?
do.
You live on the side of a
I
cliff.
live in the mountain.
In the mountain.
No, I'm
So
kidding.
inside
I live in the top of a, on the top of
Do you think it's a melted building?
it. No, but if it was, it'd be a huge
Why?
one.
What do you mean huge? What do you mean? For how many people? How
Well,
big?
I would be about 10 minutes for me to get to town.
Russ,
Going-
you went
going
to
up
you
to
went to
most
the
of
Grand Canyon.
Takes an hour. A bike ride to town takes me an hour. Almost all downhill. So it's great. Coming
have any-
back, however, takes 2 hours
Do
walking.
you have any video
up
of
the
that,
hill.
Singe? Do
An
you have any
hour and a
video?
half
Do you have any
Yeah,
video
my-
of it?
No.
Of the mountain?
Would you want to watch 2 hours of me walking, pushing a
No, I
bike?
want. Yeah, I would just want to see the mountain.
Like 5 minutes of it, I guess I can give you.
I know Russ has
Next
one.
time I'm doing
Let me
that,
see.
at my worst, sweating, barely breathing, barely able to hold the bike up.
Yeah,
I'll record
Russ,
it.
you were there, man. And look,
Five
Yeah.
minutes.
Russ, you have
Find the
stuff
one
in-
that it says
you
melted.
right on it. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
I'll record me
Yeah,
at my
okay.
worst.
So
for
those of you who
5
don't know,
minutes.
this is Russ's channel.
Yeah, you'll love it. He was
Russ is a meltologist. Look, this was 4 months ago.
Very well.
Sorry, Singe, I didn't mean to cut you off. I gotta.
No, you did.
Oh, you guys
what
couldn't
you-
see it. All right. Whoa. All right, Rye. So you went there and you seen it in real life. Hold on, let's look at that one.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground, baby. Boom. That right there. Okay. Now, some people would say that that's see the lines and the striations.
Right.
People would say that that's a building that got cooked like instantly and looks old. It's not really old, or we don't really know. Like, we don't know. It's okay to say we don't know, right? Because we can't prove this either way. This is all speculation. But it's like an ink blot test, or kind of like, and if you really want to get carried away with yourself, it could be a game of Dungeons and Dragons, or it could be whatever. Rye, what do you think? I digress. What do you see?
Well,
You were there. It's your video.
you know what, I was there, and there were some things that looked like they had been cooked. And then there was also a lot of flood evidence as well, so that you could find both.
Well, I mean, at the
You could
bottom
find
of
evidence for both.
at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, what's there? What would they been finding at the bottom of the Grand Canyon? They've been finding.
Well,
Have you heard about it?
well, I know that they found like what looked like Egyptian
Let me
stuff.
look. Yeah, they did. They found Egyptian stuff at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
I mean,
But if you let this play, there is something that actually looks like it was melted, or something's weird about it
yeah.
in this video.
Just doing a million things. I got it. I got it up. Yep. Nancy! Sorry, guys. Nancy needs to get working tonight.
Little boots on the ground here. Off the beaten trail.
Okay, look at that one. Boom. I'll go back. That one's cool. So I never really been to the Grand Canyon. I've been to Arizona. It's in Arizona, right? I've been to Arizona.
Yeah.
I've been to Phoenix. I don't know. I just seen a good one, but I couldn't get to it in time.
That's okay.
It's all right.
There's a better shot of it later.
Okay. Mustard seed of faith. I mean, it's dry as fuck there. Like, I was drinking water the whole entire time, and I just had to keep peeing. I just kept drinking water. But I was still thirsty in my mouth, and I couldn't even breathe. It was like the worst case of cotton mouth I ever had in my life. My eyes felt like they were going to, like, dry out of my head. But, yeah, I could see, you know, if it was really hot like that for, like, hundreds and thousands of years, it could make these rocks like this, like, dried out. You know why? Do you know why I say that? And I'm not trying to debunk meltology. I'm not. I love meltology. There is real melted stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, where I live now, I live in the Sunshine State in Florida, right? The soil here, all around, is different, right? It's white sand, like everywhere, right?
Yep.
Where you live it's probably, you're in Orlando, right?
Yeah, we have the white sand here too.
Everywhere, right? Like, so where I come from, up north, the dirt is actually good. Like, it's like real soil. It's like black. It's like you can plant plants in it. Things will grow.
Yeah.
Here, you have to put your own soil mixture in the ground to adjust the pH levels and shit, because it's all completely like salt deposits, and it'll kill the plants. You can't plant nothing, right? That's because of it could be because it was melted, right? Or it could be because of the heat. It's like 100 degrees every day or more. Like, and it just dries the soil up like that and turns it to dust. What? Go ahead, Rai. What do you say?
What's that? Oh, no, I didn't say it.
Oh, I thought I saw your mouth moving. All right. So 18 people watching. You know, like, I don't know either way. Like, can it be proven either way? Is there a way to prove it? That's my point. Or are we just going to, like, dwell on this? I mean, I know that it's not right. I know that looks like a building. I know, but, like, so that would mean that this was a great, like, I could see it. I could picture it. Like, you see these mountains in the back? This whole thing down here. It was all a brick paradise, right? These big buildings everywhere, just bricks, like, built beautifully, like all the old world buildings, like a whole society of people that lived like that. Great Tartaria.
Maybe so. In my science fiction mind would say, maybe they leveled the mountains in.
Thank you for chiming in.
It makes okay. So they leveled all the mountains in order to build their buildings, and then, ironically, they got melted into mountains.
I mean, I love this idea.
Like that. Pretty funny, huh?
Yeah, I love the
idea. Write that story. So good. So many of these theories and really almost proofs that we have, I could write into the coolest science fiction or fantasy stories. I mean, ones that I've never written. They could also make the most epic movies if they were to really concentrate on it.
Yeah,
it would be so.
So listen, let's just go with that though. Let's go with that. So if this was, Singe, listen to me for a sec. If this was a computer grid, and this was was all bricks and it was all perfect buildings for miles and miles all the way out in the back, all castles and
right.
Who built it? Who built it? Who built it?
So that's an ancient race of higher, superior technology and intelligence than us, and it's so old they've even lost the stories about them. It's just ancient beyond our
Sounds. I
understanding.
mean, it sounds right.
See, I could write that too.
Yeah, you
Cool,
could.
huh?
You could.
See, I've read a lot. In order
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
a good, in order to be a good writer,
Yeah.
you must read good writing.
True.
Listen,
I
I'm not.
agree. Yep.
I don't want to come off as I'm being mean to people. Like people think I'm an asshole because I'm questioning meltology. That's a programmed response that you guys got programmed into your head by the leaders that shouldn't be. You know when they make you repeat things when you're in meltology class and they're making you repeat things over
Sean
and
Dent.
over and over
Okay.
again.
So hey, brother.
Yeah, watch out for that.
I've got to get you one of these days. You can never get.
Okay, here it comes, Ray.
Ghost. Wait, let's watch
Here,
this.
Just say
all
it.
right,
Oh,
pause
right
it.
here, right there.
That's
Boom.
it.
This is
Okay.
your number. This is your number one meltology proof.
Whoa! Look at those
Yeah.
lumps. Look at those lumps of lump stuff. Wow.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
It just looks like some. It looks like it's melted. I'm not sure
Or-
what it is.
Yeah.
The
It does
other
look. It
one
does
would
look
be-
cooked.
So the other
Love
one,
it.
when I'm not sure it's melted, the other one is quick dry cement, of not like our quick dry cement, of much harder quick dry cement that they used to make.
Don't worry, Morgan. I'm
They
gonna
actually
let
used to
people
make-
come on and
you
chime
know
in.
that?
All
They
right,
used
you
to
know what,
make a
Morgan?
quick
I'll
dry
let you in.
cement.
I'll let you in,
Wait,
Morgan. I'm gonna send out the link for you.
Don't want me to
Sorry.
talk over you.
Sorry.
They make a quick dry cement. They used to make a quick dry cement that is much harder than our current day quick dry cement.
Mhm.
So sometimes I think of that when I see things that I'm not certain about. Anyway, yes, bring people on. You're bringing people on. Is what?
Yeah,
Oh, it's gonna get
for
crazy.
a little while. No, it's not gonna be crazy. We're only gonna be on and then we're taking off.
Now that looks melted there.
We're not gonna be here that long.
So the other one was.
But if you want to come in and weigh in on your thoughts, we got more.
Hashtag Mudstorm.
Nice. See, look at it. I mean, I can see it. Like those are all
Oh, yeah.
buildings. Look, you can
Okay,
see
so-
conical roofs.
Right.
You can see the shape of roofs and shit. That's a trip. That's a trip.
Okay. Oh yeah. Now I remember. What I
But
was
is
gonna
it?
say. Okay. Hey,
but
hey,
is it our
hey,
eyes
let me
playing
tell you
tricks on us?
that's
Like-
all I can remember.
Yeah, go
Arizona.
ahead.
Arizona. We got to go there because when you go through and you're in Arizona, it's mind blowing, dude.
Shout out to Arizona.
You couldn't pay me to go
Now,
to Arizona again.
When you're at the top beginning for like California going into Death Valley at let's say 5 a.m. in the morning, the fog is covering from your feet all the way down into the valley and it looks like water. I
Thank
was
you,
like,
Jeremy.
what? Did I make a wrong turn? I was like, what the hell? There's water here. Did I make a wrong turn? And I'm like, oh my God, that's not water. It's just like
So
really
real quick-
and I could get my camera was packed away. I couldn't get the shot, dude. It's almost worth going back there to get that shot with a nice camera.
Furnace Flats.
I guess you could just go.
No,
just
I'm just
plan a
looking.
trip and go to
Things
Grand
they've
Canyon.
discovered.
So just
things
plan a
that-
trip, go to Grand Canyon, but make it really early in the morning. That you take off like 3 a.m. and you'll get that shot.
I'm just
going
trying to
into
see.
Death
Look.
Valley.
Well, this is all stuff that they found at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Ancient rocks. Oh, let's see who someone just popped in.
So you don't want to
Morgan
go
made
through
it.
Death Valley? Oh, check this out here. I know a lot about Death Valley. So driving at 75 miles per hour from the beginning of Death Valley to the end of Death Valley takes about 4 hours, a little bit more. Because
Morgan-
you stop. You got to stop and stuff,
Oh,
right?
Go ahead, Singe. Yep.
So we're talking 4 something hours driving at 75 miles an hour. Okay, now think about crossing it with a wagon and horses, and you store the water in the wagon. It's like, dude, it took me 4 hours at 75 miles per hour.
Mhm.
It would probably take you 4 weeks with a wagon. You best have some
Okay.
water, and you best really conserve every drop of that water, and also be very healthy and have shade and healthy animals and food. It's like so many people must have died crossing that thing before they figured it out, because it's just like,
Yeah.
no. I would never have done it. I would have said, bye, see you guys. I'm not gonna do that trip with you. I'm gonna stay here. And that's
Yeah, I
what
feel you.
that's why people now live in Ohio. Because when you're in Ohio, It's the last trees you see till you get to California. And I'm telling you, I would.
Oh, what was that dangerous area?
I
Hold
never
on,
would have
hold on,
left
hold on,
Ohio,
Ryan.
dude. Okay,
We got to
that's my
watch that
story.
one too.
Isn't that a great story? Thank you, people. For listening.
Sorry, Singe. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just seen something exciting. Okay.
This gets
23 watch and sum it up.
Adventurous as it can get.
So yeah, this does look like it could have been melted, but like
In the Grand Canyon.
all at once, across the whole entire Earth. Like that means like we got fried and we're in the little season. Morgan, what do you think about that? I know that you're a religious guy. You there? Oh, he's frozen.
Yeah.
There he is.
Okay, what was the question?
Morgan, I'm asking you a question.
What's up, Morgan?
What was
Do
the
you
question?
believe we're in the little season? Do
Okay.
you believe we're in the little season or not? Or after the flood?
I do. That's important enough.
What?
I'm going to shut off the other thing I got going on because
What,
of that question.
You believe that? Yeah, because I know
No,
you're
for real.
you're
I'm
a
gonna shut
Bible
this
guy
other
and
thing off here.
you're a scripture guy and you're a spiritual
Oh
guy.
yeah, we're in the little season, bud. We're in the little
We are?
season.
We are. You think the
I
judgment?
believe that because
Why?
I know people
Why?
right now, Ray. Here's why. Because I know what all the descriptions of
Boom.
the little
There he
season.
is. Hey, brother.
I know the descriptions in the Bible because I read it, right? I read the book, okay? I have Bibles here that are worn out to prove it, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah,
that
what's your
qualifies me,
proof?
I've got a
Show
few
me,
more of these
Morgan. What's your proof that we're
worn
in
out
the little
Bibles that I
season?
wore out myself. So reading this book, I've also
Mm-hmm.
read the portions of the book that say what is going to happen in the little season in order
Okay.
to notice that there aren't any other times in time where that's been something that's been pronounced as right. One thing is going to happen, okay, because it gives a description of who Satan
Wait, hold
is
on. If you
and
broke
what he
up. You
does.
broke up. You
He's
broke
the
up.
father of lies. Okay.
Okay. What did you
Okay,
just
let me
say?
keep
You
shutting stuff
start
off.
over. You broke up. I want you to get your story out. I want to know why we're in the little season. What proves it to you? Because
all right,
you seem sure. You seem sure about it. You seem sure about it.
Satan is the father of lies. All right.
Okay.
Now, right now, people are lying, and people like that. You would think when you tell them a simple truth, like that's a truth, and in your mind, you're like, they are really going to have to do some kind of like dodging, like literal dodging of the truth in their mind to get around, or like a bunch of drugs or something in order to get around the truth, like that you're like expressing to someone when you're telling them, if I have 2 apples, you know, and I give you 1 apple, the apples do I have? And it's like
2, right? 2.
You know, it's
No,
a
3,
gotcha
3,
question. You know,
3.
1. I have 1
Yeah.
apple, and you have 1 apple, right? Okay, that's for real. But except now, when Satan is released, all of a sudden there's going to be. It would make sense if there would be a time where there are going to be some people, and the word says this, that you're going to be doing the old. Okay, so I'm holding 1 apple, and you are holding 1 apple, and when you are, except the other person will not say that they are holding 1 apple, and it will be believed, and other people, whether that person believes it or not, doesn't matter. What matters is other people will believe that they're selling, that they're not holding that 1 apple if they say it, because deception itself has been released, because deception goes with Satan. I could give you a picture of him. It wouldn't matter. It could be esoteric. It doesn't matter because it's a power.
Hey, I heard a theory. I heard a theory today that Satan could be a woman. Lucifer was a woman. What do you think about
that Satan is allowed to provide allude, therefore he's allowed to bring a lie. He's allowed to bring a lie because he's allowed to draw your focus away from God. What is God? God is love. You know what I mean? Like God is what Christ did. It's an action. It's a spirit. Like,
Satan might be a trans.
God, but I mean, the point is, we're in the little sea.
Look at the Baphomet.
Because deception is. Oh, by the way,
Kim Ray,
it lets you know that Christ.
Well, Morgan, we tried. I feel like he's breaking up way too much.
1,000 years happened where he
that was the best part. He's getting into
ruled
it
with
now.
the rod over every need he holds. And then
Wait up, start over. You said 1,000 years, the 1,000-year reign
comes, right? And what's that going to harness? That authority. It's going to affect that authority. That for a while people can authority of
Nancy, fix his sound. His sound, Nancy. Sorry, I'm trying to get it fixed for you, Morgan. And I'm not trying to cut him up. It's not like a Forrest Gump thing, where like I'm trying to silence him.
Inside,
that's what they'll think.
The children of God.
But it does look like. I mean, I can see this.
Stronger than that which is in the.
There he goes.
World.
All right, I got an idea.
Speak that which is the word, that which is in us, our belief, our faith, which is eternal Jesus Christ living inside of us. Now, when my body falls, yes, that spirit is released from me.
Next, what?
And suffering, they're temporary, just like tears, they're temporary. God's love dries up real tears of sadness.
I think we're only getting bits and pieces out of them.
And your tears of joy, you don't want soft.
It's a riddle.
I laugh, Ray, because God's like, I'm like, God, you gave me the word soft back, right on. Like, you're like, oh wait, so you got like a dialogue in your head going on with God at the same time as you're preaching and doing stuff. Oh yeah, it's cool.
So, what is your main proof?
Yeah, I love that word
of
soft,
the little
Dave.
season. I mean, I get it.
It's just, you know.
I still didn't. I don't know if. All right, let's just move on.
I think people. It's something from Revelation that people are pointing to.
Could not physically occur before.
Right, Russ
and
knows
you
the
can
answer.
read it. You
all right,
can see it in the church. Shine.
What up, Mr. Super?
Like a rock.
Shout out to Mr. Super.
I know he's I know he's trying to tell us. He's telling us.
And every book showed it. Everything showed it. It's only been in the last 100 years that you've even been able to not talk to God without getting killed on the spot. God ruled with a rod of iron for 1,000 years. And Satan's and even the deception has not been, obviously Satan's deception is never total because the remnant remains. That's why God said he stops the ass kicking at some point while there's a remnant that is here. And while we are physically here in physical time and space, eating food, shit, that's how you know you're actually in time, doing time, laboring for the Lord. There comes a time when no man can work. But right now is a time when we can work because and the thing is, in the other times in the Bible, men couldn't just tell a lie and walk down the street strumming a happy tune. In Jesus' time, no, lies didn't exist like that. Lies have never existed until now.
All right. Well, check this out. Oh,
lies
look.
Existed.
This is Rye Russ's video, real quick. Look, it looks like bricks. It looks like bricks. You see that? I mean, I see where they're saying it because it looks like bricks right there. I'm trying to get it back up. Right here. Look. You see all the bricks? I mean, was it brick? Was it ever brick or was it always like that? Because let me show you something.
Yeah. And also Christ fulfilled everything. In a lucid mind. That makes sense too. Christ told me, hey, this is how neat it is. God told me a new thing while I was just sitting here. Just because I was thinking about it.
What did he say?
Yeah, what did God say? Let us know.
That's a cool thing. I'll figure it out again. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay.
Well, good.
So like Satan can't. I had it and then it left or whatever. But no, it comes.
It's okay. It's okay, Morgan. It happens.
It was a new truth. No, it's just he writes it quick and then it goes zoom. But yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Oh no, go. You can keep talking about that. Oh yeah, the bricks and stuff.
So yeah. So let me show you something.
In every
Okay,
man's
so-
mind was the truth, like a rod of iron. That's right.
So like yeah, like I see where they're coming from on this, where it looks like that was a brick wall at one point, right? But then again, you see like these real stonemasons. This guy's a real stonemason.
It's another day and a new job.
He builds with rubble.
Here we go.
He builds walls out of that.
So,
yeah.
Now
this is the damage.
Now some of the meltologists are really clever and they're smart and they're thinking and they're very astute. And they said, well, where did all the rubble come from? Now that makes sense. Now, yeah. So the rubble originally could be from this event from back in the day, like the X Factor or whatever they want to call it, right? That the rubble maybe, or it's just a demolished building that's really old, right? Like we weren't alive, but either way, right? The building itself could have been built like that.
Obviously, I think the whole thing's just fallen down, basically. Ground workers have put a footing in, so we've just literally got to build.
Here we go, guys.
That's nice.
I mean, it's
nice
doable.
little section to do, so yeah. Stone
Bonnie
doesn't look too
rubble.
bad. It's quite rough, really.
Trouble.
But,
I watch this guy all day.
It's block. I thought it was granite. Yeah, no. So anyway, let's get a mix knocked up and crack on with today. See what happens.
I mean, this is one guy. Like they're always saying like, oh, how can 1,000 people build this wall? I'll show you one video where they say that. It's like, well, look, 2 people did it. Watch, 2 people. Look, there's a time lapse. This is great. Singe, what are you enjoying this? You look pretty amused. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, I figured when Jesus like died and came back, right? When he defeated death, all right? Like everything's in his mind now. It's his lucid forever, which is
But they
why
build with rubble,
he
though.
can tell everybody from now on, okay, if you forgive somebody's sins, they're forgiven. You know, and if you hold somebody's sins, that they're held. But if you forgive them, their sins are forgiven.
Look, cement mixture.
And you
Slap
make
it in there.
then you're not holding on to anything. You know what I'm saying? Then you're free.
amazing.
This guy knows what he's doing. He's
It's
a
absolutely
mason.
amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
It's going to hide for a
At the same
second.
time,
And,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
hopefully
you
it
think it's
passes
amazing?
soon.
Right?
But yeah, no, it's another
Well, you know,
new
yeah,
job.
I was thinking
It's quite
about
a
what he
nice
does.
one.
Like, if you watch
nothing,
him,
you know what
I know.
mean?
How's
It's
he
just-
move
it's
so
a nice
fast?
one that we're obviously
Exactly.
using now.
How does he move so fast?
You
I
know,
was
like-
like, wow.
no, but what I'm saying is like he chips away at the stones, and he makes them like the perfect size to fit in between like each other. He has to probably use solid ones. Like there's probably some that'll just break, like some that are made out of like more solid stone, right? You probably want to use the ones that are really solid. I don't know. I'm not, but like they do it. Look, they do build like
I mean,
that.
because
Not
you
everything is
believe you're
perfectly straight.
closer
What up?
to the rock, and so with your faith, and that's like wild, and it's like,
But-
and it's like others will see because it's true.
Yeah.
And that's wild. I usually don't think that way because it's very. I used to think that was kind of conceited, but I guess it's not.
I mean, look, they do it right on site. They just build a wall out of what's in the ground. Like, yeah, where did all that rubble come from? Why is that all in the ground? I get it, but were these all bricks? They think that bricks can melt into stone, so like these were all bricks. All these were bricks. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's look though. I mean, it's very interesting.
It looks like stone for sure.
So like, look at this one. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Some humanity's earliest.
I mean,
so like
if
like
it's not
these
a type of concrete,
these are
if you don't
allegedly
think
like
it
some of the
is,
these are allegedly some of the earliest like of humanity's habitats, right? But like, you know, if they were zapped in an instant, then they might not be that old, right? Like they might be like just look old, right? And this looks like it was a like computer components or like some kind of tech on the right. I mean, but Singe, can they carve out of stone like this?
There's nothing new under the sun.
But
And
at least
that
they
must
tell us
mean
where
they
it
had
is.
TV, they had computers in one way or another. It just
So this is they say that this one
you
is
would have walked,
2,000
probably
years
saw one
old.
and went, okay, having sex with my wives is more exciting than your little actors who I can have do plays for me live I don't need to have actors fed in from, even though that palace is really nice over there, but wouldn't this be nice for the peasants? Why would I give the peasants, or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why would
Okay.
I, anyway.
Located in southern
I'm
Jordan,
pretty sure
in
that
the
they
city.
could show him people at different locations doing different things, though. Solomon, come here. This is what they're doing in Africa.
So this says that this settlement has records dating back to 9,000 BC and around 312 BC, right? Now, to play both sides of the fence here, they say don't believe in any records. The Meltologists. Like, you can't believe any records, any historical account, nothing, because all history is a lie, right? So, I mean, what do you do with that? I mean, what do you think, Morgan?
Wait, Ray. Okay, I know I'm based, right? All history is a lie, except for the one true story that it is. There's always a truth.
So it says the city is
The
carved.
picture always tells 1,000 words.
Look at this one. So, like, this is what they would tell you, right? Like, and this is what they believe, and this is what they really believe. They really believe this shit, and I don't know if it's true or not, but they would say that this whole thing was a melted building. All these rocks were part of the castle, and for some reason, it all melted down like wax on the sides and shit, and then this piece survived. It didn't. That piece didn't get fried. The building. That little piece, that little chunk building right there, is part of the giant structure here, and that's the piece. Pockets of survival. What do you guys think? What sound off on? All right, we'll have a round table. Sound off on pockets of survival. Right, Russ.
Bricks mostly.
What do you? What do you think about? Let's put a full screen. Yeah, he wanted to talk about this. Pockets of survival.
Look, I've got one in my background.
Hey, Ray, I'm going to have to start my show soon. It's 12:30.
All right. Sorry, Sandy. I didn't even know you were still here. Sandy. Sandy's starting her show on the Mandela Effect. For all you Mandela
Not
Effect
right
people.
this second. It's going to be like 15 minutes. I got to go do
We'll put
stuff
the
to
link
get
in
it up.
and everything. It's
Shout
all
out
good.
to Sandy.
I gotta.
Hi.
I've been going for an hour and a half, but I want to ask Raya about Pockets of Survival though.
But
So,
wait,
Ra-
how do I stop streaming here so I can set up a stream?
You
That's
just
the
set up-
issue.
You don't have to stop streaming. You just set up the stream. It'll work. I do it all the time. I'll just keep going, and you just start your stream. All good.
I don't know. I'll try. I don't think I'll try it.
It will.
If I can't, I'll come back.
I've had 2 streams going on my. It's gonna have 2 streams going on your channel at once. You could take your channel out right now if you want. You want me to? I can do
well,
it.
wait. Let me try to set one up first. If it doesn't
It'll
let
work.
me, then I'll come back.
I've done it.
All right.
It'll work. All right.
All right, guys. Have fun. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Let me know how it works out.
See you soon.
I will. Bye.
So Pockets of Survival, right? Pockets
All
of
right.
Survival.
You know what I have to say about it?
Yeah.
Pockets of survival. Shit. Hands in pockets. of survival.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, but for real though, why would?
Shout out to Flat Nasty.
Yeah. Why would that one piece survive though? If the whole Earth got fried all the way across, cooked like a fried friggin' cooked out whatever, right?
All right.
Why would that one little piece?
The Bible says it takes
one or
that he
few
does that,
little
but
bricks
not-
survive. What causes that?
I mean, I've
Because God
seen
says
what
he
looks
leaves
like
a
it.
remnant. The remnant he promised to leave because he can't kill everyone for what he wrote in
The true kings just walk up to the mic and grab it. Cause spitting fire isn't just a bad habit. Like the hamburgers they serve that you just gotta have it. Like astronauts blasting off to other planets. Watch Cleo habits. You're great enough, you get it a fuck. These kids nowadays are so enslaved, minds so depraved. Spend their time going to raves. Not even old enough to shave, but they know every planet's name in outer space. But outer space is fake. Wait. What about all the pictures NASA takes? Masturbate. I wanted to create a rap song, a fat track mom that slaps long into the night's black arm. These scents are the all-in-one. About to swallow my tongue. If the hollow from guns hollows my lungs, almost I'm done. But before we go, I gotta smash this one out the park.
1,000 yards, this ain't no Mario Karts. I got Bowser bars, driving across the country with a pound of car. And someone's guns done, blazing down this house of cards. And if I disappear, then sound the alarms. Either my body's floating in a river, or found and unharmed down at Flat Earth Farms, trimming that bush. He been trimming that bush, yo. Competing for that green leaf, winning that kush. Vision's been shushed, and my hearing's been getting blindsided, like the rhymes I've been writing. Spitting lines inspired by fire and lightning. Cut the day in half and divided the night into 2 parts, old half visible in the new dark. Cruising in the blue car with my crew starving. Looking for Xannies but settle for booze par. Got a short fuse, deck full of loose cards. Yeah, they keep asking, well, what about the pictures that NASA takes? While I laugh and straight continue to masturbate. When I'm at Sassburger paraded, the language you can't understand makes you think the Earth's an elliptical spheroid, but the shit's more like a pancake. You hypocritically weird, boy, but you better get your shit in gear, boy. The antecedent for gas pressure's not a mere ploy. Bury your solid containers, are you aware of this? The wheels in the sky keep turning, every season turn. Chariots, it's getting hilarious. CGI's been nefarious. The new year begins on 3/22, where the Aries is, but you smoking dick dust where the fairies is. I'm serious, the true kings is very pissed. Fairy tales that you fanboys is married with. Take your hands out your pockets, palms is too hairy, kid. Too hairy, too high. We very supplied with military knives. Blow your spinning cherry balls to the high heavens. Heathens, brethren, seedlings. So, if you like this song, go sing along. Swing that dome. Or keep your hands in your pockets. Open up your optics, it's getting toxic. Spitting logic, level heads off their rockets. Rockers, stop it, mic drop. Shit, hands in pockets.
Starving. Open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving. So you call on the kings, cause truth we brings. Starving. Open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving. So you call on the kings, cause truth we brings.
Boston race compromise? Fuck you, compromise. I never compromise, rhyming clever thoughts are mine. The heavy ostracized, don't end up hospitalized. I'm hardly monetized, with the public hypnotized, I'm often criticized. It's time you visualize, the news will trick your mind. Sometimes I give advice, I like to improvise. Keep it simplified, I got this memorized. I ain't trying to get known, I don't wanna be big. I'm just trying to do what I did as a kid, without splitting your wig. Who told you Smith & Wesson? Now it's your missing weapon. Hold back, squeeze, and teach a fucking history lesson. While y'all sitting waiting for my punchlines, I eat up globies like it's lunchtime. So hand it over like we standing in the lunch line. And hurry up, sucker, cause it's crunch time. She ate on my bonbons and expanded her waistline. The flat earth anthem will never get no airtime, because I talk trash about the FE app and that's fine. Nevertheless, I'll see y'all on the front line. The flat earth anthem will never get no airplay. It won't even make it up the stairway. Late Night Live is the only place you'll hear Ray. Globies are stuck to the ball because they're gay. But Boston Ray, you be smoking blunts galore. You yourself ashore and bump the floor. Well, that's what I was looking for, somewhat. We all believed in the globe, we was young once. From Orlando to the Panhandle, me and Ry Russ can see the earth's flat from any angle. Money going one hand and out the other, and you'll never see money come out the gutter. You won't survive without your brothers, so please be kind and love each other.
Starving. Open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving. So you call on the kings, cause truth we brings. Starving. Open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving. So you call on the kings, cause truth we brings.
What's up, Singe?
All right. We're back. Okay, that was great. So let me get back to what I was doing. What up, Bri?
What up? What up?
So what would you think would cause a pocket of survival?
It's a good question.
You know what I mean?
Well, if let's say it was plasma, like Jay Dreamers talks about.
Yeah, I was watching.
Then it could be like tentacles coming down, and then the tentacles of plasma could miss a spot.
Wait.
I bet you Jay Dreamers could answer a lot of these questions.
Wait. Stop.
Yeah.
You say coming down, but
or going
not?
up
from the earth.
Nancy Page, Jay Dreamers,
well.
get them on here now.
Okay, so
what's up?
Why do you do that?
We need
talking,
Jay
and
Dreamers
you
to
throw
come
me
help
up.
us.
So, okay, like a welding thing
Mhm.
in between the points.
Yes.
There's an arc. Arc welding.
Arc welding? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
I was talking to Rai.
Oh, okay.
Arc welding? Should I look it up?
He knows what
Should I get a video?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Most everybody knows
I
what
have
it is,
no
but
idea.
you.
Yeah, well, let's look it up. No. Let's not assume that. Let's not make assumptions. Okay. I know. It's
So it's like this.
Arc
right?
welding.
So here's the
You ready?
sky and here's the ground.
Is this what you're talking about right here on the screen?
How would you like to be in between that, right?
Right. But yeah,
Arc
positive
welding.
and negative.
Arc welding is the fusion
now-
welding between the joints
now
of
that would be
metals
looking
using an
at-
electric arc.
Go ahead.
You want me to read it? All right. To generate heat and create a molten pool of metal, molten lava. This process. All right. So metal can be melted. This process uses an electric arc between a metal electrode. But aren't we getting into like looking
Wait,
for
keep going.
looking for the sorcerer's stone and turning
wait.
mud into gold?
They do alchemy already. Alchemy
Can
does
you
exist,
make
so.
me some diamonds?
No, I can make you
out
some
of
gold.
mud.
Well,
Please.
CERN claims they can make you gold for a split second before it.
Do you have the recipe? What up, Ben?
Yes.
It's lead into gold.
Yeah.
Let's see who's here. We got
There
more
is
people
another
here.
one I
Morgan
saw
dropped
where they
off.
can make actual gold.
Ben, what up?
But the cost of it is
What
far
up?
more than. I'll look that one up.
Go ahead.
Okay,
keep
so
talking.
arc. Let's go back to the arc. So the ground, and then the sky, right?
Mhm.
Both working together. So it's like plasma fire. So you know anything about plasma fire? They do have the dew.
Yes.
The mountain. They do have the Mountain Dew. Do the dew.
Is this it right here?
They
Is
got
this a
that.
video. Oh, here's a
But
video of it,
that's not
Singe.
everything, but a lot of it does seem like it.
Here we go.
Mountain
How
Dew.
to arc weld.
It's
Let's see.
perfect
Let's
circle.
see. This is easier. Arc
This welding rod fits into an electrode
Yes,
holder,
cool.
which is insulated and allows the operator to safely hold the electrode without danger of receiving an electric shock. The rod can be positioned in the holder in a number of different ways, depending on
That's what
operator
she said.
preference or the position of the.
So like little people know the fact that Singe was an arc welder back
Depending
in
on the
what was it?
The
What was it? 1975?
depending on the preference or
You
the
were an arc
position. He
welder.
said. Hear that?
It was on Noah's Ark.
That's what she said.
Singe man knows everything about it.
work being welded.
Depending on the preference and the position.
When the welding machine is on and the ground clip is connected to the steel table or to the work
Hear that?
itself,
Go back.
anything metal on this table is now charged. When the
The ground clip.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What are buildings on?
I mean, look at what the guy, all the protective gloves and shit the guy's wearing. Like, he looks like a fucking astronaut. So, like, he's probably afraid he's gonna get fried.
No,
like,
dude, one spark lands on
meltologist,
you.
like melted.
Well,
You know,
no,
like,
a spark will go through your clothing. A spark won't go through leather.
I mean, just
So
don't
if you
tell.
never
Just don't tell
welded,
them.
You gotta wear that because the spark will burn you. Okay.
Don't
Go
tell
back
them that
to
the X Factor event has
You're
returned.
throwing your money
Don't
in
tell
the
them that
waters.
it's back.
We'll go back to it. No,
They'll
you don't
run.
have to go- you
It'll
don't
be
have to
like
go-
it'll be like War of the Worlds.
is now
Shut up.
charged. When the electrode makes contact with the work,
me talk for
it
a
completes a
second.
circuit. The electricity.
Go ahead. Do you guys want to cause a mass panic in the meltology community?
You ever seen the greatest comedians? They always they fight to each other like that. So we're not really fighting. Okay?
No, we love each other.
Okay, so check it out.
Yeah.
He put the ground clip on. What are buildings on? The buildings are sitting on the ground.
Okay, good call. Good call. I like.
He's grounded.
I like where you're going with this. I like where you're going with this. Keep going. Keep going.
It's
The buildings
maybe
on
it's
the
a
ground.
possibly a natural thing that can be controlled. It's just a natural thing, and they won't tell you because they like to say they're in control. And they do the Mountain Dew, but it's not the Mountain Dew all the time. But when it's a perfect circle, like around a town in Hawaii or something, maybe I don't know.
Like a circuit.
It's probably like some Mountain Dew involved, but you don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Oh!
Some of it
Directed
does
energy.
look like when you get when you get a tree burning from the inside. Now it seems like mankind doesn't have that power.
Singe, can you find some good examples
But they
of
do
that? We can
because you know why? Because microwave energy does do that.
We're gonna do the do.
Now we got the microwave energy and that's actually what plasma fire is.
So are you
Plasma
putting
fire is
meltology?
a
Are you
microwave.
putting meltology in the same category as plasma fires and directed energy attacks?
Oh yeah, totally.
So maybe all these buildings were
I
hit
have
by
been all
directed
the time.
energy at different times. Maybe they are cooked, but like
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't an event that happened to all of them at the same time.
could be
Like I don't know.
both.
That sounds like a reach. Like why? Is there
Right.
any proof of this?
Like,
Is
okay,
it
Lahaina
testable,
Town.
observable,
Right.
repeatable?
Flowing
Anything?
through
Anything?
Yeah,
the
Lahaina. Go look at
electrode
Lahaina.
holder, down through the work,
Paradise.
and back out.
There's a good,
and
there's a
down
good
back to the
directed
weld.
energy weapon
When an
video.
arc is struck, a common
and
pool
tools,
of
what up?
molten metal is created between the two pieces that are being joined. Into this, the melting alloy center
he
of
said
the
melting.
welding rod is deposited,
You heard
completing
him.
the weld. One thing to
Hashtag
be
melt.
careful of, as you're
Melt
welding,
crew.
this rod is being
We're
consumed.
the melt
That is,
crew.
it's growing
Hashtag
shorter.
melt crew.
So that
Let's make
the
it
operator
official.
has to constantly be aware of
We're the
both
melt crew.
moving the rod
Hashtag
laterally,
melt crew.
but also pushing the rod into the seam being welded.
Yes.
The first
Yes.
step in learning how to arc weld is learning how to
Stamp
strike
it.
the arc. Striking the arc can sometimes be very difficult at first. It's a delicate flicking motion. It's not
That's
a
what she
stabbing
said.
I kind
or
of
a
like
quick
team
drag,
melt. Hold on.
but as if you're striking a match gently. Once the arc
Tell
is
me if
started,
this looks better.
the trick is to
Hashtag team
maintain
melt.
a nice smooth molten puddle of metal
Yes.
with a consistent distance between the tip of the welding rod and the surface of the work.
Sandy's
Just-
part of it.
All right, let's give it a try.
Just the tip.
Welding hood's down. Remember, never look at an arc with the naked eye.
Oh shit! So look at that! Wow! Wow! It's like a fucking sparkler, dude. I can see it now.
No,
If
wait,
that
wait.
happened, wait. If that, let's go back.
You
If
can't
that
look at
happened
it.
to the Earth, if that happened to the Earth,
No, you can't look
there
at
might
it,
be
dude.
there
That's-
might be pockets of
that's gone through a
survival. You know
filter.
why? But Singe, you know why there might be pockets of survival?
Do
Because
you realize
it's like
that's through a
sparks
filter, dude? You can't
Look.
look at that when it's spraying.
that hit
That's
different.
why they have on masks, so it doesn't blind you.
Well, I can see it now.
It would blind you.
Nice.
I can
Hey.
see what they're saying. Hold on. Hold on.
That
Let's
would
do
melt
this
the
again.
fuck out of you.
Yeah. All right. So if the Earth was flat like that guy's piece of metal, the ground, like what Singe Man was saying,
It was flat. No, huh?
ground.
If it was
You
flat.
see all these little.
It'd be weird if the Earth was flat.
Those ones would probably melt things a little bit more than like in between. And this shit right here is like ground zero, like it's like the Grand Canyon. But like all these little pieces that fly off the edges that hit other mountains and buildings and shit around, probably melted pieces more because there's
Oh, yeah.
different. There's
Rather
more
than
energy
one
in the
zap.
middle, right where the bubbles are. Then I see it now, and look at it. Look how fast it is.
Now, imagine that was like deafening you. You'd be dead instantly.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Now, if you were on
all
the
right.
edges of it, you'd survive.
It could have happened.
Now that you've mastered striking the arc,
It could have happened.
and it may have taken you several
Striking
tries,
the
don't
arc.
be
I mean,
discouraged.
The covenant.
Let's
You
join
know,
some
like
metal.
I haven't
Oh,
seen
the
any
Ark
of
of
them
the
demonstrate it. Singe, good job on this because I haven't seen any meltologist. You get an A for meltology today because I haven't seen any of them
He said
demonstrate
arc
this.
too. The arc
Yeah.
of the covenant.
He mastered the rod.
So we got the arc.
Look
the
at it.
rod, and we got the grounding. And
Imagine if that happened somehow to the.
He mastered
Like-
the rod, but just the
So
tip.
like, if
Now that
everything
you've
was a computer board and it was all like huge technology everywhere and like the Tower of Babel, they got to the point where like the buildings were so technologically advanced, it was like the Tower of Babel, and they were almost reaching God. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Hey, Galactic Warrior
Yeah, what's
has a question. Are you guys not familiar with EMP technology?
There we go. EMP? What?
Yeah, that's electromagnetic pulse technology.
Oh,
yes,
what they
of
use for
course.
ghosts. What they use to find ghosts? Like they listen to electric
No.
EVP, electric voice phenomena.
No, EMP,
Phenomena.
is electromagnetic pulse. It's like if you want to take out
What do you think,
like a
Andy?
whole like an
Andy.
area's electronics, they
Andy,
use
do
EMP.
you want to come in and tell us, do you think we're in the little season or not? Let's get Andy studies the Bible. He's always, Andy, I'm putting the link out for you. Okay? Nancy, get Andy on here. I want his opinion on this. Because he seems like, look, he seems very happy. Look at, anyways, Flat Earth Andy. Hi, Rye.
Yeah.
Did I lose you? Oh, I thought you froze. That's a trick. 26 people still watching. I guess we're doing good tonight. I mean, thumb it up. So I like that. I want to see that one more time, dude. Look at him. He's all pleased with himself. He's like, yeah. But Singe Man's right though. Like that's what happened. All right. So what caused it then? So what if that happened already? Then what caused it? Andy, you're here. Thank you for coming in on such a short notice.
You know, they're
What a
using
cool stream.
EMP.
Oh, yeah.
Andy, what's up, Andy?
Andy, you might not have seen. I know you're a huge fan and you love me, but you might not have seen me on here a lot lately, and that's because I only want to come on when it's going to be something really, really, really good, and that's it. So when you see me on here, it's going to be something good. I'm not coming on just to shoot the shit and hang out with people like I am doing, but I'm coming on here to actually get everybody's minds working. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
So Andy,
Good.
Your take on the
Good.
little season. You read the scripture every day, up and down. You're always on there reading scripture on your channel, Flat Earth Andy. If you into scripture study, Andy's always doing the scripture thing. And even when there's nobody there, he still has like 2 people and he's still going. Day and night, you'll see Andy on there studying scripture with people and explaining it and interpreting it and all kinds of shit, right? So what do you think, Andy? Little season, yes or no? What up,
Yes.
Bane Bear? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? You think little season? You think we are? You think we're in Satan's little season?
yeah.
And so if that's the case, then what is the implications of that on the Bible? Like for people that believe that we're still in after Noah's flood, like me. What?
Yeah, it is.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, what does that mean? Does that mean the Bible's over? We were already judged, right? So what happens next? We're not going to be judged? Can we just do whatever we want then?
No, because
What are they trying to say?
it's not all a big like step by step thing. Like he's been released. You know what I mean?
Do as thou wilt? What do you mean he's been released? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, like he's ruling the world right now.
So basically that means
the devil is.
So that
The
means
devil
that
is.
would so that means before you so hear me out here. So I believe in the Bible and I believe in God and I believe in Jesus and I believe God's up there. And I believe Jesus will save you, the name Jesus, and just throw it in people's faces and they run, right? But
yes.
Like I've been getting messages. I get messages all the time from God. And I'm constantly walking around talking to God. So does that mean so if you're in the little season, then that means you're talking to Satan all the time and you're being deceived? We're all being deceived now?
No, they're saying he's ruling the world.
If he's in charge, and who am I talking to then?
That doesn't mean you're talking to him.
What do I do? I mean, you know what I mean? Is this good? If this were true, this would cause mass panic. I live in the Bible Belt. There's so many people here that go to church. Today was Sunday. There's a church on every corner. Like they're all Christian. I love them. They're very good people. But like, wow.
It's talking about who runs the nations is what the what the scriptures are saying.
So
if you don't know the Lord, then the devil, you're submitting to the devil. If you're not submitting to the Lord, that's what the devil wants, is people not to submit to the Lord. They want to be.
So what are you saying? You're saying You're saying living in the little season doesn't change a thing for you in your head, in the
Not
Bible,
at all.
regarding Jesus in the Bible.
I'm set.
I mean, it would change everything. All right. So listen, for me, this is what I'm thinking. Okay. All right. Before I was in the flood, I was just showing the rainbow earlier. Right. That was God's promise that He wasn't going to flood the earth again, and it's a reflection on the dome, and it's always there. It never got.
It's His promise that He's not going to destroy the earth by water again, but He's going to do it with fire.
But let me tell you real quick. Let me get this out. One fact about rainbows is they're always in the same spot, even when you don't see them. It's just the way that the light, the angle of water and light hit it at certain times, and it shows up, right? So like, it's constantly, it's like a complete like rigmarole, so to speak, of rainbows going through this dome and reflecting all through the whole earth, right? Like behind me. So like, if it never goes away, then that is God's promise. It's always there. He promised. It's showing us like this is where you are. You're after the rainbow. Like I'm gonna fucking judge your ass, and you're gonna be judged by fire, right? But like mentally, if you're living in the little season now, you've already been judged. Everything's cooked. Everything's fried, like what that guy just did, right? Well, what do you do from there on out? What do you do, Andy? It's serious.
Man, it's
but you know
all
why
the
it's
layers.
Serious? Because these people
it's like a cake,
and they live accordingly. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like a cake. You got to slice the cake, and there's all these different layers of time in the Bible, right? And they're all together. You have to consider it, right? We don't all know what this means. Only little parts of it. Can you still hear me? That thing's loud, right?
No. What is that? Nancy, shut off the vacuum. Yeah, go ahead. What's up? All right, all joking aside, we're getting serious. This is a serious discussion here, because like not only is it gonna bring people to question meltology, it's gonna bring new people to meltology. I'm doing a lot for meltology. I am, and I don't get any credit. I was shunned. I was shadow banned.
I found melted bricks. I found melted bricks in a river.
Blackballed.
In a riverbank.
I was blackballed by meltology. Yeah, what up?
I found melted bricks before. They're common. Melted bricks are common.
Yeah.
You can find them. But
Well,
it's not the whole world is a melted brick.
You know, speaking of that, all right, I just seen a video on with that David Wayne. Let's look him up. I mean, I like David Wayne. He's cool. I'm gonna go out with David Wayne and all them when I go back to Boston at some point. It might be sooner than later, guys. We won't get into that, but I might have to go back. I got permission to go back if need be, so we'll see how that goes.
I wanted to go to Florida. There was talk of going to Florida.
Where was
by the way?
I seen a video that he was showing bricks that he found. Oh man, I lost it. Well, he was showing some cooked bricks. I'm gonna find it. Go ahead, Andy. What were you gonna say?
Florida's cool, man. I thought about going there. There was some talk about traveling.
Florida's awesome. Here it is.
But yeah, this thing about Satan being released for a season. I mean, what do you think we're being seasoned with now? Baptism of fire. We're trials and tribulations, all kinds of things. It's not like the whole world melted just because they released Satan. No way. And it wasn't like Jesus built the earth.
Oh, so
with all
you're
these
saying
kingdoms.
Wait up, hold on.
I mean, like the cities.
What you just said is important.
Jesus' kingdom.
What you just said was important, though. So basically, like the little season doesn't mean everything melted. It has nothing to do with each other.
Right.
You're saying like it could be the little season and nothing could have melted still?
Some things did get melted. I mean, the Bible talks about melted cities, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Some things, right?
You know, other things too, like the frequencies around Nineveh. I think they marched around Nineveh and blew trumpets, and the sound of it melted.
No, you're right about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Like the old world buildings are not like all these old buildings that they find are not evidence of Jesus's kingdom of God appearing. No. And then we reigning for 1,000 years and then leaving. The apocalypse didn't happen. Everything already yet. It's still unrolling.
I mean, let's look at it like this. Right? We live for
proof it didn't all happen yet, though. Really, there is.
How long do we live? How long do we live for? Maybe 70 years, 100 years. I hope we live forever, right?
Yeah.
But we don't, right? And it's sad.
You
And it's
You
freaking
do.
sad,
Jesus said you do.
But like, okay, so yeah, all right. We'll go with that, Andy.
But you die once. You die once. But then once you believe in Jesus, you live forever. So that's the point when you die. Like, it's a spiritual death. That's what that means.
Okay, so let's look at a brick wall in the woods. A rubble wall, right?
Yeah.
Say it's been around Say it's been around for 400 years. How many lifetimes is that? Like 400 years. I don't know. It's like 15 lifetimes, right? A lot could have happened in those 15 people's lives where like they came along and had to patch it up, or they had to stabilize it, or they had to cover it in a facade to make it. Anyways, why would you jump to melted apocalypse? But anyway, look at this. This is David Wayne's research. I like it. At least he's doing research. I want your opinion on this one. You see it? You see the brick sticking out? Oh my God, there's a brick sticking out right there. Boom. So there's brick, and then there is... So the title of this video is Bricks Can't Transform, because I've been saying that brick... They say that the whole thing was once brick. It got zapped. A piece of it got zapped more, but when they get zapped, it morphs from brick to a cement mixture. Like, I think it's a cement mixture. Granite, whatever you want to call it. It's not brick, right? But they're saying that it was all brick, and that's a melted brick right there in his hand. And this other piece is part of the brick too, and it changed somehow by the electricity. Electricity can change bricks to stone. You think it's possible?
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's possible that electricity can change bricks to stone?
Check this out. So you're talking alchemy.
Like a short.
It's alchemy, right? It's alchemy, right?
Perfect timing.
So would you call would you call meltology alchemy? Is meltology the new version, the new age version of alchemy?
No.
At this point, did the alchemists did an alchemitic cult hijack meltology?
No.
All this and next time on the same bad time. No.
No.
Go ahead.
No. It's bad. Whatever. It's all bad. Whatever you just said, bad. I don't understand what it was. You're crazy.
Ahead,
no, you're crazy.
Thank you. They pay me for that. They pay me generously. Yeah.
Alchemy is real, especially today. I mean, are we on screen? Okay, good.
Yeah. No, I can put you on screen.
No,
don't. You want to be full screen? All right, go ahead. There you go.
I just want to make sure.
Say cheese, smiley.
No. Okay,
He's so cute. Look at him, sexy motherfucker.
Take your hat off.
Gold.
Why are you single? Look at him, ladies. He's single. He's single and ready to mingle. He needs a woman.
Badass,
he needs a woman in his life.
We will not be mingling. Don't mingle. No mingling.
Listen to me.
And ready to mingle.
What's up?
Lab made gold.
Random fan likes you.
He still didn't hear me.
Oh wait, Lab made gold. You got it.
There you
got
go.
it. You have some. You have some. Can I have some?
New methods have been developed to create gold.
You can do it.
More effective than traditional methods now.
But wouldn't that be counterfeit gold?
Gold. Exactly.
Isn't that counterfeit?
Focusing on its unique.
I love gold.
Singe. Wouldn't that be counterfeit? Wouldn't that be fake? How is it real if it wasn't made in the earth?
You can't tell the difference. Under a microscope, you can't tell the difference. It's gold.
What? They probably been doing this all along.
It's a deception.
They probably don't even mine gold at all. They probably just make it. Why would you go into the mountains and mine it if you can just make it and it looks real?
Well, you can.
And it's real.
You can send
test
other
real.
people.
Make it from
test real.
Well, it's different, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I haven't done that deep of studies.
Well,
there's also gold recovery.
Yeah. So anyway,
I want to address this guy, this galactic warrior.
Who is he? Who is he?
I don't know. He's spamming us and trolling us.
He's trolling us on the backup channel. Whose channel is
that? He's trolling it on my channel.
On your channel.
Let me tell you something about gold. Nothing else has.
Hey,
whatever. That means your channel's showing up.
You ready for the magic?
Let him talk.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Stop talking for a second. Ready for the magic? Magic. You ready?
We're ready.
Gold has the exact same. Okay, gold has the same melting point as its freezing point. Here, let me explain it to you. Its melting point and freezing point are the same. Hold on. Let me look it up.
So anyway,
It's
real
magic.
quick, I don't want to take the. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think the
Melting
whole
point.
thing was brick, or do you guys think that it was just this picture up here? Do you guys think that it was just like a cement mixture that was like attached to the brick somehow? Like straight up, this could have been rubble, right? Like from a demolished building. They demolished the building, but it does look like, look.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
ready?
look.
Here,
You see?
Here, I'll
You
tell
see
you.
what I'm saying?
The melting point of gold is 1,947 degrees Fahrenheit. You can melt it. Ready? The freezing point of gold is 1,947 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait. Wait, that's the melting point.
Negative?
Hold on. Oh, dang it. I know it's negative or something. I'm looking at it wrong. Hold on. Freezing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Blue Pac-Man. Wow.
The freezing point.
Connecting it to the, bringing it back to the. Go ahead, Singe. Bringing it
Yeah,
back
go
to
ahead,
the
I'm still
Mandela
looking.
effect. Blue Pac-Man said the crossover from a different
Hey, Blue
reality
Pac-Man.
caused it to melt. So like something in the whole simulation or whatever shorted out, and on the board fried like how we showed earlier. And then it caused everything to glitch out and things to change too. It caused all the mountains to turn into melted castles and all the castles to turn into mountains, and it caused all the Mandela effect changes. Whoa.
Maybe. I don't know. It's heavy though. So it's 30 to 30, negative 30.
See, we're making
so I went
progress
wrong.
here. We got people thinking. I love it.
Magic. Where's the magic?
Anyway,
Hold on, I'll
so
find the
what do you guys think? Do you guys think that's a melted brick up on top and it was all one brick? I mean, it's not shaped like a brick. What do you guys think? Or is that just a cement mixture and that's a piece of rubble? Put a one if you think it's a. What a one if you think that whole thing's a melted brick, and put a 2 if you think it's rubble.
In the chat, let's go.
I can probably do a poll. Let me see. I can do a poll on my channel. I don't know.
Shout out to MMA Paradise.
Yep. So, okay, but wait up. He shows 3 examples. I don't want to cut him off short, even though he's a short guy. Look, there you go. Look, it looks to me like, all right, like I could see where it's mixing together, right? But I don't know. I still think that it was all cement, and that's just the cement covered the brick like a facade. Like they facaded over it, and then the wall got like destroyed from the destruction or some sort of like demolition of the building, and then they found pieces of it, the rubble, and there's still still cement attached to it, right? I don't know. I mean, why would you think it just got zapped? I mean, they do go out all the time and find stuff, but I don't want to I don't want to talk shit about anybody's research or anybody's truth, because like I'm just trying to find out the answer. Now look, boom. That's 1. All right, let's see example number 2. This is his second cooked brick. I mean, it looks like it could be like all sparks made it like a popcorn brick like that. You know what I mean? Like short circuited. It does look like electrical currents. Okay, it does. It does. And then look, there's a piece of a brick. Now, is that all one brick, or was that just a brick with cement around it from rubble, from a demolished building? Random fan says rubble. Random fan says rubble. Thank you. Now Now, I just like I just love looking at things from different angles, and this is good research, David Wayne. I mean, at least you're thinking. You get an A for effort. Very astute. All right, ready? Next one. This is our best and brightest in meltology here. So, pay up. Here we go. Look. Oh. It looks like it's shaped like a brick, but they do make, I mean, just to play both sides of the fence, they do make stones that are shaped like bricks to build with. You know what I mean? All right.
Yeah.
So he thinks it got zapped and turned to that type of stone. Well, let's see. Is there a piece of a brick in there anywhere? I don't know about that one, David Wayne.
It was
Okay. I see. So the wording is wrong, what I read. Okay, so basically, it will always freeze at the same point as it would, and it will always melt at the same point. There's like no variation. Something like that.
And
on the same point, it will
Yeah.
freeze back.
So
you
what was
melted
I-
it.
Russ.
So
I
it's
just
kind of
totally got-
weird.
yeah, I
compared
just
to other
totally got
metals.
sidetracked,
It's
though.
very pure in the way it melts at the same time and it freezes at the same time, no matter what. Wow.
Now
that's
this motherfucker, this guy is so sure about himself. Like you could tell, he's almost cock. No, not this one. The other one. Hold on. This one. Curtis 47. He's just listen to him. He's cocky about the whole fucking thing. Here we go. Hot
Along
shit.
the Merrimack River, I am following the current.
All right, so he believes it's a current.
And we are near.
All right, I'm gonna go over this. I can dig it. I believe in the cymatics of the Earth and the frequencies and the whole thing was a grid. I'm there. I do. I know. It's all ancient tech. All the buildings were tech. Okay.
Hooksett District Court. Sign way down there. And there's all kinds of nonsense right here. Let's go take a look. All kinds of destruction right here across the road.
So, destruction. I mean, that's a rock. He looks at a rock and he sees destruction. I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to make fun of him. Let's go.
But there's this little turnoff here, right? And we're going to go see what we can find here down by the river.
Now,
see this dirt turnoff?
Now, let me give you guys a different perspective. If this whole meltology thing was a psyop, right? Like run by the military or who knows, the CIA or something, right? And they were trying to like trick everybody and then see the reactions and watch, and none of this meltology crap was true. Just say if none of it was true, right? And it was just a conspiracy theory and it was just a bunch of people conspiring, right? Then they're probably sitting back watching this dude like, he really fucking believes it. Like, he's sure about himself. Like, look at it from that perspective. Like, look how well the reprogramming has worked. If that's the case.
All right, we're going to go see what we can find right down here. It's a little outlet to the water.
MK.
Right here.
Yep, exactly.
The
It's
Merrimack
MK.
River.
Angels Don't Fall can see it. It's almost like MK Ultra type shit, but they're doing it in real time and they're watching the results on social media. These people are walking around, they disassociate from reality, from the real reality, and they believe that they're in some kind of little season where they're like in a melted, they're survivors and victims of like the Walking Dead melted apocalypse.
And for a while, people have been fishing here all morning.
I'm just saying.
For at least the last hour.
But I'm not trying to hate on
Something
them.
happened.
Yeah.
I
they
think
could be
something
right.
happened.
Exactly. They could be right. But like to put yourself out there like that, if you're not right, you're gonna look like a mental patient in the future. Like you gotta kind of reel it in a little bit. Like just a little bit. Like where you could ask questions, but like listen to how sure he is. Let's go.
And I finally got my turn. So there's this little outlet here.
It is, Daryl.
Doesn't look like much.
But
but it is.
We're not going too far. We're not going
What are
too
all
far
these
with it.
Meltolithic blocks doing here?
See? Like
Look at this
he
brick
thinks
crate.
that's melted bricks.
Look at this
Prove
brick
that
crate. That's
shit.
Brickcrete.
Brickcrete. He says Brickcrete. He made that word up. Like they make words up. Meltology's a made up word. The X Factor event was a TV show. And Brickcrete. You know what I mean? Like they try to sound professional like they're some kind of like pros like stonemasons or something.
It's
I don't know.
Brickcrete, guys.
I'm not hating on them.
Sure
but like,
is.
okay. Is there a way that's testable, provable, observable, repeatable, anything that we can prove that was a brick? And it morphed into that? He's so sure about himself, though. What if he's wrong, though? If he's wrong, he's going to look ridiculous in the future. That's why the mud flood people don't like the meltologists. Because we don't want to be lumped in with this.
That's transition red brick. No one poured that janky concrete like that. Ever.
Nobody
Ever.
Ever.
We have.
He's so sure about it. Nobody ever poured that. Just because you say things out loud doesn't make it true. You know, like with confidence. They say things with confidence out loud, and they repeat it over and over and over again, and it becomes true to them.
Meltolithic quarried.
Meltolithic quarried. Oh, he's so cool.
Granite blocks right
Like,
here, right? They have
make
feather and
things
wedge,
up.
so they were quarried. That's their narrative. And
now moving up here, he does make some good points, though. I'll point it out.
that's their problem now. Quarried. Quarried and lugged here. See the
Quarried
marks?
and lugged here. So the marks. He does know what quarry marks are, so he's explaining that, which is cool. I mean, he knows some shit. But let's see.
Supposedly feather and wedge, right? A whole bunch of them right here.
Feather and wedge.
Why did they quarry it all pointy?
I don't know.
How come it's pointy?
Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was a piece of rubble from a demolition or something. Who knows? Maybe they didn't quarry it like that. I don't know. How is he so sure that they quarried it like that? I mean, because
Why didn't they just quarry square blocks?
Maybe they needed a pointy piece to fit in.
Before we even look out in the water, we're gonna look down what we're
I get it. Ask questions, right? Question everything.
standing on here, and it's all meltolithic. See it? Look at this
Meltolithic.
nonsense.
Can I be meltolithic?
It's supercalifragilistic.
Oh, so cool. So fucking cool.
I'm probably 8 feet up on some square little feature here. All quarried. All quarried.
Wow, quarried. So at least he
Yeah,
knows
this whole
that
side
much.
is all meltolithic blocks. All the way up.
Just because he says it's a meltolithic block doesn't mean it is. Like, he hasn't proven it. He hasn't done anything to even show us what he's talking about, like what he means by that.
Over there.
I think he's just doing it for. I think he's doing it for the ladies. He's doing it for the women. He's a ladies' man.
Yeah. This is Brickcrete. Brickcrete. It's all red brick anyways. It's all transition red brick. And we're gonna walk
I mean, he's
around
definitely
on this
not. I can tell you,
feature here,
he's definitely
mass-
not doing it
this
for the
block
money.
right here. This one
Yet he's not making any money off this at all. There's no way.
right here is 3 feet wide by 10 feet long by
Nobody would pay for this.
2 feet deep. Okay, look it up. Tell me how simple it is to move it around with a donkey and a wooden cart.
Good call.
There's a
Well,
little
if you
path
read the
here,
book,
bring it
I
down
know
to
No,
the
he's
side
right
of the
about that.
feature.
He's right about that, like moving around with a donkey and a wooden cart, right?
No, I read that you can in the book.
But
called,
did we look?
The book was called A Cliff Edge by
So-
Eileen Dover.
Mhm.
A
Okay,
Cliff
so-
Edge.
But
by
if we,
Eileen
I leaned over. I
Dover.
get it. I get it. But listen, so if we did move this with a donkey or a horse and buggy or whatever, that's a heavy ass block. He's right? But how do we know? He didn't do any research. He didn't look it up and see who built this wall, when it was built, how it was built, what methods did they use. None of that. He just auto hoaxed it to metallurgy and said we didn't move it with a horse and buggy, and it sounds right.
By 10 feet long by 2 feet deep. Okay, look it up. Tell me how simple it is to move it around with a donkey and a wooden cart.
Nobody said that they did that though. Like, let's see where it says that, how they did it. No research. No. Okay.
There's a little path here.
No
Bring it down
construction
and look at the
photos.
side of-
No blueprints. No nothing. Nothing. Where is that even located? Can we look it up ourselves and do some? No. Okay.
this feature. There it is right there. Doesn't look like much. It doesn't look like much, but it is. Look at this. Look at these blocks hiding in the woods. Look at these blocks. Look at this. Who put all these here? Things are massive. They weigh more than your car. Every single one of these blocks.
Yeah, but they think that was a brick that marshmallowed out. Like, they think it was all bricks, and then it. I mean, I don't know. Can we prove it? Can we prove it? Can we prove that bricks can turn into big blocks by electrocution or something? Or is it all speculation? I mean, I'm cool with speculating. Like, I'm cool with it. But, like, I don't know. I don't really want to base my whole entire life on speculation. I need something definitive.
They would struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle to no end to move a single one of these. This is all BS. This is all old world castle walls right here. We're in Hooksett Castle.
You see it? Hooksett Castle. Or at least he said where it was. Okay, so we have to look it up. Do the research. How was Hooksett Castle built? Let's see. How was let's do a little bit of the research for him. Hooksett.
This is pretty cool.
Oh,
Do you want
I
to see
love this.
Do you want to see a donkey show?
Yo, man, I just want to know the truth, man. All right, let's see. Let's see. Shit. So, all right, here we go. AI. Now, they don't believe any of the narrative or any of the records or nothing. They just go on what they can see with their own eyes. They don't really, they just go by the way things look. They're obsessed with like pareidolia and lines and grains and sand and shit. The stone house, it's a certain, you know, if it were a CIA psyop or something of some kind, it's a certain psyche that they're attracting. It's all this people with the same type of psyche, like where they're all obsessed with like ink blot type stuff, like pareidolia and things like that, and that nature, and such, etc. The stone house in Hooksett, castle-like building was built in the 1930s. Okay, so where he's at, they're saying it was built in the 1930s, using a frugal New England style with field stones. Okay, so that's what it was built out of, field stones. So basically, when they would clear the New England landscape, I lived there, for farms, they would knock down all the trees, and those were all allegedly stones. Old car parts. They built it with field stones, old car parts. That's why there's metal in them. Now, that could just be a cover story. Okay, I hear you, meltologist. I hear you. I'm not against you. Old car parts? I mean, why was there old car parts a lot in the 1930s in the rubble? Right? Right? I mean, something doesn't sit right with the old car parts. Like, that could be an excuse for all your little metal shit sticking out of the fucking shit. I mean, I agree with you on that. I agree with you, Daryl. I agree with you. I know you love the meltologist. You're one of them. I agree with you. The old car parts, right? Yes. Like, why would they use in 1930s? What was there, cars before? A lot of cars before 1930? I don't know. I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. Because that's what this does. It brings you down rabbit holes. But where is it? Where did I lose it now? Oh, I lost it. Oh, no. Okay. It was constructed a 14-acre property. So it's 14 acres. Utilizing stones from existing farmer walls and incorporating car parts and concrete in the construction. I don't know. This one does sound kind of sketchy. Here's a more detailed breakdown. Materials in the structure was primarily built using field stones, old farmer walls, and car parts. So we really want to believe that this, I'm kind of on his side now. All right, like, we really want to believe that we built this in the 1930s using car parts and field stones? No, all right, I don't believe it. All right, I'm kind of on his side on this one. Design the building. But it doesn't mean it was melted, though. They're lying. They found the building. They didn't build it. It doesn't mean it was melted. How does it prove that it was melted? Anyway, the stone house is a testament into the ingenuity and resourceful nature of its builder. Do they even say who built it? We'll have to look into that, because it's not like it's builder. That's kind of sketchy too. They should say it's builder Tom, Dick, and Larry, you know, who created a unique and distinctive structure using readily available materials. I mean, it was one builder that built that whole fucking thing. Yeah. All right. Well, good job, Curtis. Let's see. Hooksett Castle. Let's see. We got boots on the ground video. Let's see if this will work. Is it gonna play? All right. There he is.
Welcome to 1253 Hooksett Road in Hooksett, New Hampshire.
Let's see if he gives us any. I mean, what's the difference, right?
Welcome to the Stone House.
So I don't see any car parts even sticking out though. Right there, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. I don't know about this one. But it's not, I can't say it's all melted bricks
Hooksett
that
Stone
popped
House,
into that.
built in approximately
can't do
1938. This is a beautiful, rare find here in Hooksett, and especially in the
Built
greater state
in
of New Hampshire.
1938.
This fieldstone construction house with wood framing is an amazing feat to have been built in that time period. So it's a gorgeous property. Alfred Hebert bought this property in 1925, from what I'm told, and took a while for him to build this house. So every single Sunday, he and his son, Roger Hebert, would come to the property here in South Hooksett, and they would actually build the house. And they took stones from old foundations, stone walls in the back of the property, and that's how they built this house. So I'm gonna continue going through the property here and
that's
give you
not
a
much
little
of
bit
a
more
story.
insight on specific details.
No, I'm good. I don't know. It's not too. But anyway, we'll go back to what Curtis was doing. We'll see what's going on here. So, oh, not that one. This one.
Transition red brick.
Castle walls.
And let's go look
red
out in the
brick.
water. What do we see out in the water? They were
We're
busy
back.
in the fake 1800s, huh? They were busy.
Fake 1800s.
Well, you know why? Because they had nothing better
Busy
to do.
quarrying and
So
transporting
basically, if we just find cool names for everything and switch things around, we're in.
blocks
Well,
and building
You know, in
castles
the
and
past, they
walls
weren't
and-
surviving at all.
There's one of
They
those
didn't
footings
they
right
didn't
there.
have to hunt.
Yesterday we were at the train trestles,
They
or the
didn't need
train
to
bridge or
craft
whatever, and they had
things.
all the footings in the water. Here's one right here up
You wanna
close.
They
say
and
didn't
something?
need
Go
to
ahead.
make clothing. You know, you didn't need to make blankets. You didn't need to farm. What you really needed to do was go around just doing this. You didn't need to survive. It was like pure relaxation times. You had time to do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, how
they tell
long
us two stories, and we're supposed to. They want to have both of them. You can't have both.
Yeah.
Same with space. They do the same thing, and the globe. They do the same thing. It's great. They always want to have both. It's like no.
It's about, I don't know,
So-
40 feet from me.
Whatever. He's very confident about
Look
it.
at the block on the left, it's kind of falling back.
Now, I agree with him on this. Let's go back a little. I've seen this part.
Oh, I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about the geologist.
Yeah, I know. You had no idea what we were saying.
Those are the what
Yeah, I do know
remains
what I'm
of a
saying.
massive structure.
I halfway agree
So,
with
like-
this guy. This guy.
So, yeah, I mean, I agree with him a
hysterical.
little bit. So he's saying that this is the remains of a massive structure, right? And they let it get overgrown because they want to cover it up, right? They let things just grow over the destructed areas, which makes sense. But I mean, who the fuck would go out there and landscape that shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, anyways, it's a, you know, it's good to conspire, but we gotta like prove things. We gotta like, I don't know. We gotta wait to speak out loud until we can prove it.
Look at the block on the left, it's kind of falling back. I can't zoom in enough. See it on the left there? Right there in the center of the screen. But yeah, to the right and in the middle of the screen now, those are huge granite blocks. Who put all those there? The settlers?
Nobody. So then, let's go on with that. So nobody put them there. They grew there then, right? Is that what he's trying to say? You know? But I've heard...
Did the settlers put those there?
I've heard people in meltology say that, like, everything was brick first. They were, like, you know, the Bible says the water was here first and then God created us from the water, right? Or something. Well, they think brick was here first. And God created us from the dust of the earth, which is the mud, which is just clay. Brick's a cooked clay. It comes from the earth. It's the same thing. I've had an entire show on this. So The Bible doesn't specify what kind of mud or dirt that God used, right, to make us from the earth. And it, you know, bricks are made from all different materials made from the earth. That's the thing. Not all bricks are created equal. The bricks from back in the day lasted 1,000 years. They were probably made out of different stone, different. The sand where I'm at is real soft. If you made bricks out of that, they'd break easy.
With their donkeys and horses and shovels from the fake 1800s? You think so? So cool. We're gonna walk back out to that feature one last time.
Whatever. So there's that.
Hello.
Yo, 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 yo. Truth is on a roll, you know we got soul. The true kings is here and we in control. The truth is on a roll, you know we got soul. The true kings is here and we in control. The truth is on a roll, you know we got soul. The true kings is here and we in control. The truth is on a roll, you know we got soul. The true kings is here and we in control.
All you motherfuckers got your hands in my pockets. You think I'm stupid, I just stand back and watch ya. You are my dog, so sometimes I walk ya. I gotta ask, where's the parallax? Every night, why are the stars still where they're at? It's a mere fact, wait, can you hear that? Or was I drowned out by your queer laugh? My nickname was Sir Match Better. Black shoes, black pants, black hat, white shirt, black sweater. And I'm the fact checker, and you're just little Miss Match Me Never. So sit and try to explain away the containment of gas pressure. But Ray, that's kinda clever. Like if you measure the earth, you'll find that it's flat and level. When God said let there be light, he cast the devil. And you asked us never. How about right now? You suck, so you should put the mic down. Just give up and walk away, ain't no use throwing in your white towel. Is it safe to go to Safeway? Are you in a race to go to Raceway? Did you really just take that whole AT of face ray? Do you really still believe in the space race? Or did you get the memo that it was straight fake? And for my namesake, the earth was flooded like the Great Lakes. My nickname's Johnny Caps, I'm with me. I'm laughing about my travel history. In the panhandle, I got more than I can handle. And I stay lit up like a damn candle. Gravity is really just electrostatics. And homeboy is a wretched addict. All I'm saying is you had a habit. I always felt I lived in a level home. Until someone broke in and robbed me like Austin stole the mellow dough.
So hard like every day, work so hard till my hair's turned gray. but it's okay, cause it's what I do. So I'm a dreadlock Rasta and I'm here to pursue. I cook aito stew, sometimes pasta. If you don't understand, I'm just gonna last longer than the rest, cause you know I'm the best. Don't even need to puff out my chest, cause I got my back. Yeah, her name's Lucille. Bust you in your head, yeah, you know it's for real. Keeping it true, cause that's what I do. I'm the chainsaw man, rah, coming through. Even Elon copied my bit, coming out on stage with a chainsaw shit. Actually, I was kind of impressed, cause you know how I rest. It's what I do. Yeah, he's my homie too, keeping it real for my whole real crew. One day I'm gonna drive myself a Cybertruck, cause I don't give a fuck what the liberals think, cause they are so deranged, just like the right. Oh yeah, cause it's all the same, it's all a game, and they're all gonna be like, who's to blame? Well, I don't care. I've got a blowtorch, I wanna see it burn, and that is for real, cause that is what I earn. Yearn to see. Yo, cause the boomers fake the moon landing, yeah, it's true. And now they're act all like doo-doo. Oh, but it's okay, cause I don't give a shit. It's still a beautiful day. We don't need the stock market to think, cause we're not chattel trading on the stocks or the high seas of sodomies. I don't give a shit, cause I'm blowing in the breeze, blowing up the ganja, blowing up the world trade. Yo, it's okay, cause it'll be a good day.
Okay. So
Yo.
No.
Yo,
The
what's up,
next
fool?
exhibition, a cave temple where religions once coexisted peacefully, Aurora, India. Okay? Now look at this. It looks like it could have been cooked out in some sort of like zap, right? Like, but this is what I want to point out. It looks like tech, right? You see the way now this is supposedly allegedly built 1000 CE, 600 and 1000 CE, right? That's what they try to tell us. Oh, it's too old for you to even imagine, so don't look into it, right? But like, why is it shaped like circuitry? Voila, right? So like, this is circuit board cities, right? It looks very similar, very similar. Boom, look, ready? Boom, I love it. I love it. Boom. You see it? You see it? So like, this is what we're trying to say. So if everything worked like a circuit board, which like the electric company's called National Grid, it's a grid, right? And all the buildings were like computer chips, and you know, it's a whole theory. Okay, and I believe it because everything's connected. The streetlights, the buildings, right? You can't even tell. Some of these are actually cities, and some of these are circuit boards. You can't even tell the difference. Look, like some of them are aerial views of cities, and some of them are circuit boards. You can't tell.
Tiwanaku looks like a
Look,
circuit
here you go.
board.
Here's one.
There it is.
Yeah, what happened there? Well, let's
that
see.
looks
Will that play?
similar.
Yeah, here we go. This will play. Hold on. Let me mute it. They call me Superman in high school, so it kind of like works out. Can you guys see this?
They called me Lex Luthor.
Can you see this? Can you see this? Am I sharing?
I see something.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not sharing. All right, here we
Okay.
go.
Looks
Here we
good.
go. No, this one. Look, you see?
Here we go. I knew.
Here
Yeah.
we go. This is perfect. So look.
This is Tiwanaku.
Yeah.
It looks like Excite Bike.
Mayan pyramid. It looks like a processing. It could have got cooked, and that's why it looks like that, right?
Shout out.
Shout out to this guy, Sesha Pavan. I'll sub him. He's on it. Yep. I feel it. This song is gonna get us. This song is gonna get us murked, though.
Oh yeah, it is.
Good. You like that? You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically,
Careful.
ancient structures and Great Pyramids. Look, I mean, he has it all breaking down. It looks legit. It also resembles the stars. So they lined up the circuit board with the stars. I mean, that's a trip. They could have, right? It could all have, I don't know. That means they knew more about the stars than we do now. So their model of the Earth, if it was flat, is probably more accurate than ours because they know more about the stars in general.
Egypt.
I like it.
Egypt.
I mean, yeah,
Egypt.
definitely. I agree with him. So that's what that's what they're saying. The whole thing was like a circuit board.
The Bible said Egypt filled the whole earth. Egypt filled the whole earth at one time. Did anybody else read that?
Egypt.
Look at that. Apollo in Greece looks just like that one. Anyways, what I'm saying is, there's even ones that look like the Twin Towers and stuff, like look New York City and stuff like that. It's a tough call. I mean, it's a very tough call, but it's definitely interesting. Nevertheless,
it is a correct call, though.
But listen, though, going on, this new wave of meltologists, their theory: all mountains are melted buildings. All of them. They said it, right? Everything is a melted building. We don't carve things out of mountains. That is just ridiculous.
Sin says Ray was called the over-the-shoulder boulder holder in high school.
Hold on. How do you think they did this? Did they carve it? They probably used TNT or something, right? But this wasn't done by some X Factor event. This mountain, this was carved out man-made.
You know what?
So they can carve mountains, bro. Look.
Yeah, this thing might be older than they're claiming.
The actual mountain, right? The actual.
No, I
mountain
mean
could
the
be
faces.
The faces. Yeah, but that's the presidents. Well, we don't know, right? Because we weren't alive when these presidents were alive.
Exactly. We don't know
who the fuck these people were. 100%. They could have been giants that were here before us. And they're like, oh, that was your President George Washington,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
This place is fishy.
But that's like, are we going to be paranoid about everything? I mean, I don't know, man. It's like, do you want to live your life like that? Is that a healthy way to live? I'm just kind of like, yeah. I'm kind of on the fence. Yeah. What's up?
Did you ever eat Domino's pizza?
I had it the other day. It was
that a healthy way?
It's not so good here in Florida. You know I eat pizza all the time. I'm a fat motherfucker. That's fucking. Sorry, I don't mean to swear.
Touché, Stinge.
So, anyways, back to this. So that looks melted. Look, so they would say that this is a pocket of survival in the middle here, and all this just completely cooked. Okay.
Whoever melted.
This one looks melted. Okay, let's go down. These are all good examples. This one looks like a lava flow of melt, but why would that one piece be saved? Let's go down like this one. They didn't carve these out. These were just melted all around.
Those could be pockets of survival.
They could be. They could be. I love it. I mean, I'm just not sure though.
Right, exactly.
I'm not going to be the one to tell you, yes, this is what it is. Because I'm not sure. I like looking at it, sure.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, I'm not going to try to make
you can't keep your hands in your pockets, though. You can't keep your hands in your pockets.
No, you can't keep your hands. There you go. But look at this one. One of America's largest cave dwellings, Cliff Palace. This is in the USA. What is this doing in the USA? Located in Colorado. Yeah, okay. This is weird. It's in Colorado. Shout out to Colorado.
Shout out to Colorado. I lived in Colorado for a little bit, but I didn't get to visit that area.
This looks like it was melted, but I don't know. It doesn't really look like a building. I can't really say that one was a building.
Just you live in Colorado.
But they would say, who went up there and just built those bricks in there? You see it like.
It was called Fraser, Colorado, where I was.
We weren't alive. We don't know.
We're not going to know.
We're not going to know. We're not going to get to any real answers tonight, I don't think. Unless one of the meltologists wants to come on and explain it to us.
Go back up, Ray.
Which one? This one?
Yeah,
right there.
Well,
that one.
I tried.
That one's in Ethiopia. That one's
OA
insane.
says whoever melted. OA says whoever melted dealt it.
Great one.
Yeah. Good.
And Helter Skelter.
Good job. Great.
True.
What else do we got here?
Wow.
And what you're seeing here is a mirage.
We detect no curvature at all, except the sick chick I just saw at the mall. Back in high school, I sold drugs in the hall. Now I slang knowledge, so listen up, y'all. When it rains and the salt plastic creates a reflection, a perfect mirror with optical detection. Natural ladies giving me an erection. I ain't worried about your man, cause I don't mind flexing. We got laser tests, just out of taboo conspiracy. Nations of the realm, they committing heresy. But the time has come now to open minds. Planting seeds of change when I spit these rhymes. Let's go.
I'm tying up the loosening ends. Ray, you said you were retired and you're already producing again. This is why I always lose and I win, and I start where I choose to begin. As the mark, as a stomach, oh, ego. I hit you with a blunt or two, get you where you wanna go. Wanna call up Kubrick to fake the moon landing? It's gonna take planning, technology advancing. On and off like a light switch, money's tighter than a vice grip. I'm flyer than a light ship. Man, chicken stinks. I'll come at you with everything under the kitchen sink. I like tobacco products, I scrap and rap a lotta. Fresh to death, nevertheless my lungs are black like Aunt Jemima. Hand me marijuana, wearing pant pajamas. Earth is flat, as a matter of fact, debate me if you wanna.
That stuff is flat.
Too far. Run the dance hall. We no see the curve at all. That's why the Rasta man, yeah, I run the dance hall from coast to coast. You know it's the most, rocking it down like I'm cooking the French toast. When I was a kid, I used to shop at Toys R Us, but now I'm on this track with Boston Ray and Ra Russ, spreading the truth from coast to coast, just like the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. I got no time for you to master your debate. I just know that there ain't no curve except for the one that's on my plate. No curve can be detected from up in a plane, and you know it's insane when you wanna come and test me. Well, I know it's true. Rasta man, Andre, come for you. The chainsaw, run! I get it done. Burn Babylon, cause I'm number one. So here we go. Gonna bust up my flow. Rasta man, yeah, we run the stage show. Cause when I was a kid, I used to shop Toys R Us. Then later on, I bought the Domo bus, a Volkswagen 1970. True, Yeah, West of Philly, and we rocked it for crew. Went from coast to coast, but I sold that too, cause I needed the money, what you wanna do? But it's funny how the things change, and how your mind derange, and everything full circle, we keeping it real. Now I rock it out with my bat Lucille, and you can't stop me, no matter how you try, cause every day I be celebrating 4th of July, never gonna die.
Okay, so what else we got here? All right, so we were looking at Mount Rushmore. All right, whatever. All right, that's kind of a reach, but we don't carve mountains, right?
That stuff sounds trippy. I like it.
Yeah. What, the song you saying? The song?
Yeah.
It was a good, I love that song. Yeah.
Just put
We
me
can
to
do it
sleep.
live. I can play it live.
Laser.
It is
So-
a great
Laser.
song.
So all these, some of
Nice.
them are saying they were carved, right? They all look melted. This is what they're talking about. Okay. Trying to show you guys so we can cover it. Like ancient vertical city carved in the mountains. You know? No, that doesn't even look real. It's AI. That one's AI. Oh, I just lost 2 things. Shit. Well. Oh, that sucks. No. No. Go back to this, I guess. I had 2 things ready. Prepared. It sucks.
I thought you were gonna play 2 songs. That would have been
It would have been great. I know. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play a song and come back, I guess, because.
like, oh, you should. Can I make a request? Or
Yeah, what up?
the
How
one
about
where
this
it's like,
Having said that, I'm going to leave you all with my just new favorite band, Level That. Love you. Good night.
We didn't get Andy's request.
Hey, see if that what's up? See if what's up? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Blisters on my fingers.
So that was epic. But you see all the people in the chat, right, that are like, brilliant, Ray, and like, we love you, and like, you cheering me on and shit, and encouraging me and shit. And they're all supposed to be my friends and my family and shit. And they like my music, right? But like, all of a sudden, because I get in an argument with a couple of them, like 2 of them, they all, where are they? I'm doing Meltology tonight. None of them are in my chat. It just shows you how fake some.
It doesn't have to be an argument.
Well, no,
You
that's
know
what
I
happened.
mean?
I got in an argument. I got in a disagreement with a couple people in Meltology. And
Yeah.
they all just, everyone, the whole entire group turned on me. You know why? Do you know why? They don't come
Why
and
is it?
show up for me. They think
That's
I'm a
great.
bad person. They think I'm being hateful when truth sounds like hate to people who hate the truth. But what I'm saying is, like, they stop supporting me. They don't show up for me no more just because I got in an argument with one person. It's almost like there's no individuality left. Like, they're all one. They are one at this point. You know what I mean? And it's sad to see it, but like, I guess they were never my friends and my family to begin with. They weren't real. I don't need those type of people around me. I mean, I need real people, solid people, not people that are
internet
solid
counseling
as
session.
puppy poop. Well, you know.
Yes, puppy.
So anyway,
YouTube is my therapist,
it's just
right?
something to look. It's just something to look out for. It's just something to look out for.
It definitely
For
is.
everyone.
I love
for
it.
everyone. If everyone. And if anybody's experiencing that type of shit in that group, you can reach out to me. Yo, here we go. We got because I know I'm not alone. We got. Look at this.
I wanted to.
Construction photos. Look, I want to show you something. This is allegedly the construction. Look, they all right, we get it. They gave us these names. Look, we got Thomas Jefferson, George Washington. We don't know what they really looked like. Abraham Lincoln. I mean, honest Abe. Theodore Roosevelt, right? Do we have the right to question history, right? Original sculpture, right? That one looks melted. That looks like it was a structure. Look, there's a window or a door. Why would you make a door in the middle of, of a mountain like that? I don't.
It's like it looks like a giant sphinx, and they ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Bombed it
So, we also have a pointy ass fucking nose. I mean, but like this is allegedly a construction photo. Now take it. I like the theory about how, like, basically if they found it like this, say, right, and they want to pretend that they built it, right, they would just put scaffolding up around it and make it look like they're building it and take pictures. And if people come along and say, oh yeah, we just finished building it. Look, there's our scaffolding. We just finished. We're going to take the scaffolding down now. And like, that's how you could like claim ownership to something that you found like this, I guess.
True.
Yeah.
Yep. Faking the construction photos. Yep.
Well, you know, you've definitely given me a lot. Let's go with Boston Ray's Slice of the Mud, because final thoughts. Final thoughts, because I'm getting out of here.
I like your mud flood thoughts, though, about how that happens.
Yes. So, Boston Ray's Slice of the Mud. What's my slice of the mud? Are there melted buildings? Are the mountains melted castles? Probably. Not all of them. Like, Stuffed Beagle gave a few good examples, like Mount Everest, Mount Kilimanjaro. Like, the tallest, biggest mountains would have to be, like, really tall story buildings if they were real buildings. Why would you? I don't know. Was there that many people here in the old civilization? There's just so many questions not answered. Was there an old civilization? There's had to be someone here before us. Whatever. These are the questions that boggle the mind. We're not going to answer these tonight. But I'm glad I gave you all something to think about, something to do in your spare time. Anything else anyone want to add, Andy? Anything you want to say that I cut you off?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I can read it out of my Bible, but I
Go
shared
ahead.
something with you. You could show it on the screen that talks about the Earth melting. I just thought it was cool.
Oh, really? In the Bible? You got it?
Yeah, in the chat, in the chat on our
I
chat.
got it.
Right.
Cool, because this is what I was asking. Okay, go ahead, Andy. Read it. Explain it. Read it.
Is it on the screen?
Almost.
Is it on the screen?
Now it is.
Oh, right on. Oh, awesome! Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Let's all
you.
pray. Let's all pray. Let's all say a meltology prayer to wrap it up.
Yeah, for the choir master, that's the Lord Jesus, I believe. Song. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. Right? That's what his name means. Jesus, Emmanuel. He's God with us. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth is transformed and the mountains are toppled into the depths of the seas, though the waters roar and foam and the mountains quake in the surge. There is a river whose streams delight the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her, she will not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. Nations rage, kingdoms crumble. The earth melts when he lifts his voice. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come see the works of the Lord who brings devastation upon the earth. He makes wars to cease throughout the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields in the fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted over the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress.
So what does it mean, Andy? Explain. Break it down.
Hold on a second.
You got the mail? You got the mail, Singe? We got fan mail? That was me. Whatever. I think we have fan mail.
I got it.
You do? Are you gonna read it? Are you gonna read it?
It just came in. I don't know.
Let me see if I have the fan mail clip. I don't think I do. Singe,
You
we
want to
gotta
read
get
it, or
together.
you want me to read it?
It's not as easy as Go Gadget live
I
stream.
can send it
Hold
to you right
on.
now if you want to read it.
No, you read it. You want me to read it? All right, send it to me. Send it to me. I'll read it. We got fan mail. We got fan mail.
Oh no, I'll read it because okay. I'll just read it.
All right, go ahead.
You've got mail.
Okay. Ding, he says, RE. What's that mean?
Re?
RE. Returning.
Well, like it was forwarded? Oh, it was forwarded or returned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Melting things. I feel happy. Dear Ray of the Boston area type person, I am a member of the Mud Mob Party, and I've always found your...
Wait, hold on. The mudmob party? I never said it was a political thing.
No, it's... I didn't write it.
It's now a party.
Go ahead.
I have always found your Mud Mob Party's politics somewhat odd, and your individual's ways rather outgoing. I believe in the values of austerity and aesthetics. I don't know what that's. But your public speaking is sharp.
Aesthetics?
And your disposition is sharp. Recently, I have come to feel very happy about melting things. It affects me this way twice a day because I care deeply about the Mud Mob movement. Okay, during your time as a politician, you have spoken out against homelessness. And you have helped the homeless. And you have argued in favor of art today. And today you have argued. Yes. And today you have argued in favor of arc welding. I hope you keep rising to those challenges.
This person thinks I'm gonna run for office or something.
And please, I want you to promote. It says if you make the office, please promote more mountain climbing.
Yeah. All right. Wow.
Yes.
Who wrote that?
I'm asking you now.
This is fan mail.
Please, I would like you to delete your Twitter account, even though it's now called X.
This is fan mail. This is mail from you guys. Yeah.
Because of the things you said earlier, I guess. They want you to
Fan
delete it.
mail. We are
So
your
hopefully-
fans. We
So
love the
hopefully you'll
mail.
stop
Fan
tweeting
mail.
like that. It says, hopefully you'll stop publicly tweeting like that. Don't let your relationship with Mud and discount Pablo. Discount Pablo.
Oh yeah.
Don't let your relationship with Mud and discount Pablo stand in the way of
I
progress.
remember discount Pablo.
Yes,
I remember discount Pablo.
Shout out to Discount Pablo.
Yeah, that guy.
I appreciate
Why'd you have
you.
to bring him up? Why'd you bring him into this?
And please send me a response letting me know where you sink in the mud on this issue.
Okay.
If you are able to help with my request. Instead of standing on the issue, you're going to sink in the mud. Oh, I get it. Thank you for taking time to read my letter, oh sharp one of the mountain climbing aspects. By Mr. Calhoun Whatwixer. Mr. Calhoun Whatwixer. There you go. That's your favorite.
We're gonna have to redo the Mud Flood song, dude. Watch the builders melt down. We're gonna have to redo it. We gotta. I'm telling you.
Oh, and I found the beat for it too.
Oh, you do? You have another beat? We need a different beat.
Yeah, it's a different beat.
Oh no, not the Meltology anthem. The other one we have to redo. How low does it go?
That's the one. That's the one. I have
we have to do.
I have the beat for that one.
Yeah, we need a better beat.
So yeah, it's really good.
Nice. So we'll get to work on. We have a couple tracks. More tracks we're gonna do. Even though we released 2 albums.
And Ray, I've got a final thought for that dude Galactic Warrior, the troll from earlier in the chat.
I mean, yeah.
I put it in the private chat. It's just it's a very short clip.
Listen, we've decided to not go along with the grain. We're asking tough questions. People don't like it.
It's just a little joke. It's just a little joke for the
what I'm saying is like that's
for
why
Galactic Warrior.
That's why they're trolling us because.
No, I know, but it's just a funny little message
we're
for them.
asking questions that go against what they're teaching, but we're not trying to go against them. We're just asking the logical questions. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Anyways. We're gonna get out of here. Thank you, everybody. Let's give a one last shout out. Singe Man, thank you for joining. Flat Earth Andy, thank you for being here. Blue Pac-Man, thank you for being here. MMA Paradise, what's up? Prelim, what up? Sandy Diva's on. I know she's gonna go all night. So go over to Sandy Diva's channel. OA, Go Cop Bob, what up? I'm on Sandy Diva's channel, but she's on another stream going on her channel now. So she has 2 going at once. She's fine. I'm probably gonna go to bed, but what up, Daryl and Random Fan and Mr. Super Psywander? Where's Suso been? I haven't seen him in a while. I was wondering about him the other day.
Do you see it, Ray, in the private chat?
What's up?
It's a short. It's one of mine. It's one of my YouTube shorts.
Oh yeah, you did give me something, huh? I forgot. All right, let's do it. What is this? Arm wrestling short?
Yeah, it's just a little joke for Galactic Warrior.
Hold on, I'll let it start over.
Okay, we don't.
What are you gonna do about it?
Do it again.
Let's fucking go, Brian. Come on.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, you got to back it up.
Let's go, Brian.
It's gonna start over. I don't think I can do it. It's a short.
Oh, okay. Can you go full screen?
No, that's the best we get on shorts.
But your mom is so old, she breastfeeds like this. Wow. What are you gonna do about it?
What you gonna?
That's.
You know what? I like how he said, "What you gonna do about it?"
Well, actually, and that's Brian Shaw. He ended up the one that he said it to. Brian Shaw ended up destroying him on the arm wrestling table, but it was a really good match, though. It was one of the greatest matches we've seen ever.
I guess we'll end it here, and we'll play a couple tracks on the way out. What you gonna do about it?
Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center, the sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with, just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comets. I know you want it, just leave another use of comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat. And there is a bunch of us. The globies munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew. Don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids and asteroids too. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Bitch, I'm talking about flat earth. I bet that you don't even think it fucking matters. You got me feeling like a tinfoil hatter. Whoa, you've been talking globe shit, I'm dropping that science. The globe is pseudo, I hope you don't fucking buy it. The flat earth's here, so you might as well try it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Always looking for a prince, but I'm a true king, one you don't wanna miss. You're on my list, so pop the crisp, and I'll show you why the globe you should definitely diss. Yo, it's Rye Russ, infect you like a virus. On the microphone I bust, and in job we trust. Yeah, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go.
My poetry is real, sticks in your head like my Pat Lucille. Life it is gorgeous, just like the ladies. I'm a Rasta man, yeah, I have lots of babies. Some think I'm crazy, but that's not true. Crazy is the system that's in front of you. Being attached to it like a baby to a tit. I'm flying through this matrix with no have no fear. The true kings are here. Conscious hip hop coming direct to your ear. I said, now have no fear. The true kings are here. Conscious hip hop direct now to your ear. Flabbergasted when you hear this verse. It's almost Halloween, good time for a rehearse. I don't need no hex or Numeronomicon. I was born the best, yeah, I'm number one. Andre, what do you say? I said I burn bad mind now every day with no delay, and that's all I do. Yeah, give it back to you. Oh shit, a Cybertruck. Every time I see one, I'm like, holy fuck, a Cybertruck. I can't believe we're in Minecraft and my name's Steve. I said, oh shit, a Cybertruck. Every time I see one, I'm like, holy fuck, a Cybertruck. I can't believe it's like we're in Minecraft and my name's Steve. More like the simulation has a disease. Please, Josh, won't you help me out? Sometimes I get so frustrated I just want to shout. But most of the time I just walk it out and just walk about. Roadblocks towards my destination. Better change my route.
About flat earth, I bet that you don't even think it fucking matters. You got me feeling like a tinfoil hatter. Whoa, you've been talking globe shit, I'm dropping that science. The globe is pseudo, I hope you don't fucking buy it. The flat earth's here, so you might as well try it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Your words ain't worth bird shit, they're worthless. They have no purpose. The earth is flat on the surface. You measure it's perfect. Let's go outside and smoke a bowl. What's the temperature? I don't know. Is it hot or is it cold? We accept the reality which we are presented. By being silent we have consented. Everything I say on this mic gets documented. Time to break through what they have cemented. You trying to ruin my vibe or ruin my high. In my world, you do or you die. Stop repeating facts that they can't prove. We gon' win, they gon' lose. 4 in the morning and I'm smoking piff. I wanted some Jiffy, but grab the Jif. could lose your army if you choose behind me. If I'm your daddy, who's your mommy? She all wrapped up like Tutankhamun. Rip my style off like some dead skin. You can say hello to my little friend and get my balls off your damn chin. I hope that you can swim. Your mom did it. It looks like a bomb hit it. I'm gon' get it. Man, a 6-piece ain't enough for me to feed my family, and it's a tragedy. It's a coward, he's a lion. No denying he's always lying. High flying, brains frying. Where have I been? Ray, no one can stop you. You'll go to the top soon. Like a pimple, I will pop you. But get off my block soon, or I will drop you. Don't end up in the hospital. Ha! You just a small fry in the grand scheme of things. I live in a trailer that the damn FEMA brings. The weather getting real nice outside. I hope I get to see the spring. Remember that time I was as high as the sky is, the sun in my eyelids, and I sideswipe your pilot? Turn on the news and get mind wiped with violence and blinded by science. I prefer blindness and silence. It's more normal than what I'd normally get. Sooner or later you're gonna regret. My nickname was D's nut sacks. I always leave my house and never go back. I'm driving slow in the fast lane, it's fascinating. Mom loves the fashion and the passion in my accent.
If you're from the streets, you're gonna feel it. The truth, you're gonna hear it. True kings, we never fear it. We know we got the spirit. So come on, move along. Everybody grab a bong. Blaze a rip to the song. Don't get me wrong. If you're from the streets, you're gonna feel it. The truth, you're gonna hear it. True kings, we never fear it. You know we got the spirit. So come on, move along. Everybody grab a bong. Blaze a rip to the song. Don't get me wrong.
We all good except for one guy. He's a fun guy. He ain't gon' die. His day ain't gon' lie. I ain't gon' lie. My dog ain't gon' bite. Boston Ray, the world's greatest rapper. You're welcome. Now aren't you glad that you helped him? Thanks for being so helpful. Ray, you said a mouthful. You can't slow me down. You don't know me now. You gonna show me how? All the thoughts in my brain are brilliant. They say Ray, you're one in a million. Take a hit, take a slice. If one don't suffice, you can hit my blizz twice. Don't need to sacrifice. It's a fact of life, you lack advice. From Boston to Amsterdam, you all know me and I am the man. I'm louder than an ambulance or an avalanche. I got a master plan, my shit sounds more liver than live, and I'm surprised I'm alive. I drive much better when I'm high when I drive. We getting right now, you suck, so you can put the mic down. There's a time and a place, and yours is not right now. From Boston to the south, back to the south of Boston, the south shore of Boston and South Boston too. I ain't gonna talk about how Rasta Bear just walks about. He's on his walking route with a cotton mouth. 4 a.m. he's at the Waffle House. They say, Ray, you better watch your mouth. If I could, I would, I should just super glue it. See, I knew what to do, but I never had the glue to do it. Back in high school, Mr. Super was a super student. Never wanted to leave his mom, and the super knew it. I'm high as fuck, driving by in the Cybertruck. Why's your girl on my phone saying I'm the one? I told you, mommy, that I was just having fun. My lighter ran out, hand me the matchstick or a lit candle wick. Y'all ain't got the bandwidth to handle this. I'll take your plan and dismantle it. Hey, little mommy, king on my own, but I sound much better with my kingdom behind me. Whenever I'm lost, you know where to find me. Couldn't buy me an ID. You trying to see me on the CD?
Motherfuckers think it's as easy as go gadget live streams, body streams of trash, but they do not surprise me. They do not surprise me. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as go gadget live stream. The rising always rises to the level that your eyes see. That your eyes see.
Every time I clutch the mic, you can see the wheels spinning like a rusty bike. Don't trust my wife, honey, that's enough advice. One wrong move, you can fuck your life. It's cold as crushed ice, I'm nice. Being broke is a career, my life is smoke and mirrors. This ain't the happy stuff that you hope that you would hear. Boston Ray, level head, I never said y'all just ain't ready yet. Monopoly, get off my property for free. Ain't no stopping me, constantly a monstrosity. At the top you see
no more. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as go gadget live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. They do not surprise me. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as go gadget live stream. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes see. That your eyes see. Motherfuckers think it's so easy, but the shit ain't easy. I'm trying to find a girl like Jada calm breezy, but not too sleazy. Gotta meet my moms, rolling up fat blunts of flat earth farms. And we know it's flat, it's not a textbook fact. But planes fly level, and you can check that. They got a gyroscope, don't be a rope-a-dope. And stay out of the crosshairs of my sniper-scope. No more. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as go get your live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. They do not surprise me. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as go gadget live stream. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes see. That your eyes see. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as go gadget live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. They do not surprise me. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as go gadget live stream. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes see. That your eyes see.
la 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 la.
Oh, tell me why haven't you returned my calls from a year ago? Every time that phone rings, I can feel my heart sink. I never hear you go. Hello, you're my superhero though. I can see things clearer though. Are you there, ho? Did you forget, honey? My heart, I want it back, pumpkin. Well, isn't that something? I know you secretly bumping the Metology anthem in your whip. but you just can't stand him. You stole my heart, I want it back before I have a heart attack. And what a rack. On my wall, you'd want a plaque. I want my bloody money back. Imagine that. A matter of fact, our love blew away from the ceiling fan. Can you feel me, man? I'm still right here, can't you see? You want me to go away? I will never leave, though I will never be as good as you in your book. Well, whoopsie-doo, Ray, you should have knew. I'll make a career off you. I'll turn you to an example and people will stare at you. My notebook in my hand and my mic on a swivel. My money's on my mind and you're somewhere in the middle.
Oh, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. La, la, la,
oh,
la.
tell me why haven't you returned my calls from a year ago? Every time that phone rings, I can feel my heart sink. I never hear you though. Hello, you're my superhero though. I can see things clearly, yo. Can you hear me, though?
Yeah. Damn, this girl sounds so damn cold. She also so damn bold, yeah. But the story's older than most. Sound like the tale you live, you know those legends of old, yeah. But if the girl has heart and the heart grows fonder, we all look hard, yeah. I give her one more chance when she hears this song. She might be doing the dance, yeah. Bitch back, bitch work, bitch work, bitch back, go to work, bitch back, bitch work, bitch back, go to work, bitch back, bitch work, bitch back, go to work, bitch back, bitch back.
Oh, tell me why haven't you returned my calls from a year ago? Every time that phone rings, I can feel my heart sink. I never hear you go. Hello, you're my superhero though. I can see things clearer, yo. Are you there, ho?
Oh, la la la. My heart is lost in the prison of Oz. They call me a Tin Man, probably cause I'm a 10 out of 10. I came here to win Shawshank Redemption in this prison I'm in. You had to leave me over melted bricks, cracks in the foundation till it made you sick. My heart is broken half, but still I have to laugh. Because deep down I know it's just a part of my path. True to myself, and that the way I have to be. King of my castle in this reality.
Did you ever have one of those days, you know, one of those days when you just don't want to get out of bed that day, so you just lay in bed? One of those days when you just don't want to wake up, you don't want to get up, you don't want to do a damn thing.
Sometimes I just wanna close my eyes and fade away. I wish I was a kid again. Sometimes I talk with the old Ray that died away. I just wanna live again. Sometimes I just lay in bed all day and sleep my life away. I hope God is listening. Sometimes I just turn everything off and isolate. I just ain't fitting in. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes and close my eyes. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes and close my eyes.
I'll give a damn about your programming, man. You don't know me from a ham sandwich. 9/11, yeah, we know the man planned it. I studied Earth, and the Earth ain't a damn planet. Boston, it's tough to do a dab with no dab stick, but yabba dabba do, Ray, your rhymes are mad sick. My lighter ran out, hand me the matchstick. You'll never ever see a rock full of magic. My rhymes are venom, attack them with the pen and end them. There's no pretending, if you're my friend till the end. King, truth is, you wanna know what the truth brings? Me, these raps in accordance with my mood swings. So stay stuck in the past, cause I'm moving on to new things.
Sometimes I just wanna close my eyes and fade away. I wish I was a kid again. Sometimes I talk with
the old way, he died away. I just wanna live again. Sometimes I just lay in bed all day and sleep my life away. I hope God is listening. Sometimes I just turn everything off and isolate. I just ain't fitting in. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes and close my eyes. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes and close my eyes.
Cause ignorance is bliss. You wanna step to this? I'll throw you in my wok, cook you like Wagyu beef. Cause I'm the motherfucking chief, or better yet the chef. Hit you with the right, then the left. Smack your eardrum, leave you motherfucking deaf. And that's for real, like Ross's bathroom seal. True kings, you already know the deal. Did you choose the red or blue pill? Did you choose the red or blue pill?
We've never said all mountains are melted buildings. We've never said that.
We have sort of a problem here. Yeah. Did you see the memo about this? Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great. And I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo.
All mountains were buildings. They're melted buildings. All mountains are melted buildings.
Most, if not all, mountains are melted buildings.
Mountains are nothing more than melted buildings.
Mountains are melted red brick buildings, people. 100%. 150%.
No, there's no such thing as mountains. They're all melted buildings.
Mountains are melted buildings, as we keep saying.
Repeat after me, Doctor. Mountains are melted buildings.
Alrighty then.